Yeah, today's chatting time. Personally for me, I do like to not tell. What am I talking about? We're all not feeling good. I know we're all not feeling good, and so for me, when I'm not feeling good, I like to talk about it with people. So yeah, so anyone who is okay to talk about what's going on today, we can talk about it. I don't know if it'll make us feel better, but I at least like to talk about it with people, even if it doesn't make me feel better. I mean, there's no one else I could talk about it with except for um fellow Monbibis. Welcome to Creatine Entertainment Group YouTube channel. Today is March 28th, 2022. Right now, oh, it's almost Gion time. I'll wait until it's Gion time. But um before okay, so yeah, right now it is Gion time. Welcome. It is 11:22 p.m. I did not plan that, just happened. So 11:22 p.m. here, March 28th. And sadly today is it's a really, really sad day. So I didn't think I would be emotional when I started this live, because yeah, I always plan to do this live once we saw the news. So I'm like, yeah, I you know, we have to talk about it. But now that I'm finally like talking about it, like it's making me emotional. So yeah, guys, if you see me emotional, just it's okay. If you guys are emotional, it's all good. Okay. So like let's just this will be like a good therapy session for us. So it's okay. Yeah, okay. I see some of you guys are here. Hi guys. So yeah, Cherry says hi. Joey says I don't feel good. Yeah. Lulu, I'm glad you're here. Hi. Stephanie says hi. Chrissy, what happened? Stephanie, if you don't know what happened, I'll explain in a little bit. Cherry says I think talking would help a bit, even though it won't change anything. Of course. So anyways, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I didn't think I would, but actually, yeah. Now, I, I think seeing you guys come at this time, like I'm glad at least some of you guys are able to make it to this time. And so maybe just talking about it with people just makes me emotional. And at least, and I know you guys are like people I trust and fellow Monbibis and just all talking about it. So anyways, yeah, please don't mind me being emotional. Let's all be emotional together. It's okay. So, so to anyone coming now, if you don't know what happened, I'm going to explain it now. Um, so, so first, there's more than one sad thing that happened today, guys. So you guys know the main sad thing that happened, but if you guys saw Midnight Idol, another sad, not super sad thing, but Midnight Idol. Let me explain the day. So today's Monday, March 28th. So I wake up this morning, I'm checking Twitter, and I see this morning, it was like around 10 a.m. this morning. Idol Radio has a Twitter account, and so yeah, I follow their Twitter account, and then I just coincidentally saw that they tweeted saying that Hyungwon's condition today um is um is not clear. Like that's the word they use. It's not clear. Like we're not too sure about Hyungwon's condition right now. And so he tested the self kit, the rapid, not rapid, the self kit test. He did a self kit test today, and it's negative. But because his condition is not too clear, just to be safe as a precaution, he's gonna go get the wrap the PCR test, the more accurate test if you got COVID. And so I guess maybe this morning he wasn't feeling good or something. And so even if you test negative on the self kit thing, of course it's not 100% accurate. So maybe they were saying, okay, his condition doesn't seem very good today, I like just to be safe, have him go do the PCR test. And so this all happened, this morning. He went to go to do the PCR test. And in Korea, you get your results kind of quickly. So that's one good thing about Korea. And so, yeah, so he went to go do his PCR test. And so today's Idol Radio, no Juhani, no Hyungwon. It was special guest DJ Jaehwan from 101, if you guys are interested. But anyways, yeah, I didn't watch it, of course, because MX guys weren't there. And so anyways, um, while we were waiting to hear if like Hyungwon was okay or not, it wasn't until 7 p.m. today, so right before Idol Radio as well. So 7 p.m. today, Starship posted on Fan Cafe saying that Hyungwon got COVID, and And so the thing is the announcement, it was only in Korean, so I don't know how people translate it, but I'll let you guys know not exactly what it says, but just the most important information that they wrote in this, announcement. So the most important information is that, yeah, Hyungwon got tested for COVID today. Positive, I mean. He got tested positive for COVID today, and and so because of this, all his schedule, of course, is canceled. He's gonna be in quarantine and recovering and just doing whatever, to just make sure that he recovers okay. And then they said that he was vaccinated 3 times. Like, we know this. All MX guys, they should have all been vaccinated 3 times. So surely, since he's fully vaccinated, surely he'll be okay. But hopefully, of course, he will be okay. And then another part of the announcement that they said is that the comeback is now gonna be, what's the word? I think that's the correct word. It's delayed. So basically, because Hyungwon got COVID today, even though the comeback is 2 weeks from now, so the quarantine period should only be 10 days, but, as you guys know with Gravity, once they caught COVID, their comeback was delayed for a month. I don't know why a full month, but anyways, yeah, because of him catching COVID, the comeback date is delayed, so it's no longer April 11th. But then also the schedule, like, tonight at midnight, it was supposed to be the concept photo, number one, but everything is all delayed. They're not gonna do the schedule anymore. And so they said on the announcement that later they will announce the new schedule, like when the album will be released and the new teaser schedule later. And the thing is, I don't know how delayed it will be because in May they have to go to Germany and USA. So, like, if they do what Gravity did by delaying by a month, that would be ridiculous, but who knows? It's Starship, okay? And, yeah, so anyways, I have lots of opinions about that, why they delay when it's 2 weeks away, but, okay, so yeah, so that's the first sad news, and then the second sad news that we just heard earlier on Midnight Idol, this is the last week of Midnight Idol, so they just said it today at the end of the show, so I just watched it just because I was wondering, like, are they really okay? So, like, I'm really wondering if Hyungwon got COVID, and I'm sure that they did things together with no mask on, if Hyungwon got COVID, it seems kind of obvious when the other members get COVID, but it seems like Yeon and I.M were okay today. It was live today, by the way, when they were interviewing. It was live. And so they seemed okay. Hopefully they are okay, but then maybe Juhani and Chonu we should be more worried about, but who knows? But yeah, but anyways, yeah. So then at the end of the show, they said that this is their final week of doing Midnight Idol, and the reason for that is because they want to focus on their comeback. So they say, on the new album they want to focus on it, but also how next month they're going to Germany and USA, and so they felt that, yeah, this is the last week that they should be doing Midnight Idol. So April 1st, this Friday is April 1st. That's going to be the last show of Midnight Idol, and it will be their 150th episode. 150 episodes, and ending it on that note on the first day of April, on my favorite month of the year, April 1st. I was kind of sad hearing that because I was looking forward to seeing them on my birthday, April 18, but yeah, it's not gonna happen now. But then also, I don't know when their new album will be. So for sure it's not April 11th anymore, but how much more delay could it be because of their schedule in May? So yeah, we have to wait and see. So yeah, who knows if this album will be released in April at all? We don't know. And so, as you guys know, I was so excited that it would be in April, but now we're not sure anymore. Yeah, so anyways, I'm not sure why I'm so emotional about this. I think just at first I was very emotional because, like, I knew that this day would come when, like, one of them would catch COVID. So yeah, I knew, like, these days, especially in Korea, also all around the world, just these days, it's more difficult not to catch COVID, basically. It really is. And especially with MX guys and the work they do, and then they doing lots of things with no mask on, and it's not even stricter regulations anymore in terms of, like, quarantine and the test and all this stuff. You guys know, like every Korea's just it's just a mess right now. So anyways, it's easier, way easier to catch COVID. So I was always prepared that I felt like eventually they were going to catch COVID. And so it's just really sad that now is the day it happens, 2 weeks before their comeback. um yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so at first, before I started this live, I didn't feel that emotional. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I think just for the first time talking about it now is making me emotional. So I'm kind of like a loss for words right now, and like trying to calm myself down. So anyways, Yeah, and then, also the sad news on top of that, they had to announce today this is the last week of Midnight Idol now, and it's just like one on top of another. Okay, so yeah, yeah, so okay, so yeah. So, anyways, how are you guys doing? Okay, enough about me. You guys tell me how you're doing, and we'll go from there. And if you guys have any questions about anything, like if something wasn't translated by, I don't know, I'm sure there's mistranslations out there, right? So if you guys want some clarification on anything, let me know. And yeah, and then let's just be here for each other. Um Lulu says we will let Chrissy reveal the truth. Yeah, so I just said it all right now in 10 minutes. That took me 10 minutes to say. Yeah. And Jerry says, "Oh, Chrissy hugged. I know. Thanks, girlfriend. I want to hug all you guys too. Like, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but let me know how you guys are feeling if you're comfortable with it. But yeah, as you can see, you guys can obviously how I'm doing, so it's okay. Yeah. Sarah says, "Hi, I'm sad." Yeah, Sarah. First off, I'm glad you're here, and I'm the same. Um, Joey says, "I don't really feel emotional, but more worried." Yeah, yeah. Please don't cry. I know. Again, I'm trying to control it, but sometimes if you guys talk about something and it's gonna make me cry, it's okay. It's okay. It might happen. Okay, so just right now, my emotions are like super. What's the word I'm looking for? Super sensitive right now. Yeah. So yeah. So it's okay. So guys, yeah. Let's just at least yeah, happy to talk with people about it regardless, especially with you guys. So yeah. Cherry says, I think we all are a bit sad after hearing the news. Yeah. And then Sarah says, don't worry, let it all out. Yeah, yeah. If I can't control it, yeah. Again, guys, don't worry if you see emotional. Yeah. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, yeah. So thanks for understanding. Sarah says she wants to send me a hug. I wish we can only send virtual hugs here, but just talking with you guys feels like a hug to me. Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize, how emotional I was until I started talking about it. So, this is good. It's good. It's good to do. Yeah. So it's yeah, so I feel it, guys. It's all good. Stephanie says, "Oh my gosh, no, no, not our Hyungwon. Yeah, yeah. I hope his symptoms aren't too bad. Sure, I hope not. I hope not. Given, yeah, yeah. Given he's been vaccinated 3 times already, surely he's okay. But after catching COVID, he's gonna live with this for the rest of his life. So like, what will his health be, in the future now after catching COVID? We don't know. So yeah. So of course, always hope for them to never catch COVID, but at this rate, unless they stop working, but of course that's not going to happen, right? So unless they stop working, that's the only safe way to not catch COVID. So that's why I just felt was inevitable. Yeah, but it's just kind of bad timing, though, really bad timing. And I said this before. I'll try to think positively. I said this before, like, better to catch COVID in your home country than abroad. So I always, I'm always worried for them when they go abroad later, will they catch COVID there? Because that's definitely a lot worse. You're in a foreign country catching COVID. So, that's the only positive thing to take from this is that, I'm glad Hyungwon is in Korea and that he can do everything, in his own language and, all the medicine is all in Korean, things like that. So yeah, yeah, just a really, really small positive note. Really, really small, but overall it's a sad day today. Um Joey says, really, really, really praying for Hyungwon's speedy recovery. I agree. I really, really, surely hope that he will be. Um, but regardless, but I will always be worried for Hyungwon from now on, knowing that he did catch COVID and how his health will be in the future. So it's just yeah. So even I don't think of COVID as like you just catch it once and you're done with it forever. No, I mean it's possible he could catch COVID again, and then also in the future down the line, 10, 20 years from now, if he gets health things related to COVID. We don't know. So sadly, yeah, so I'll be worried about Hyungwon now from now on about his health. Yeah. I was about to say something that I totally forgot. Oh yeah, yeah. So right now it's Hyungwon, but guys, there's I don't want to say it's a high possibility, but it's not a low possibility. You know what I mean? That the other members might have caught COVID too. So that's why I was very worried seeing Gihyun and IM going Midnight Idol today, and especially they were interviewing very because they just recovered from COVID like a few days ago. But you guys know like it's not completely like you're not contagious anymore after your first negative. So I mean it's rare. I don't know how rare, but I mean it's still very risky that they just recovered from COVID a couple days ago and then they're meeting people with no mask on. And um Yeah, yeah, so hopefully everyone will be okay, but yeah, but sadly, I had a feeling this day would come eventually. So it's just hard seeing it happen now. Yeah, just as much as I prepare for it. Like, like when I first heard the news, like, I wasn't feeling good since this morning, since this morning when they said that his condition doesn't seem very good. He needs to do the PCR test. I was already from this morning feeling I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but I was hoping maybe, the miracle will still keep going. I mean, MX and Wano never caught COVID for 2 years. Like, hopefully this miracle can keep going. Um, but sadly, yeah, it was now, yeah, sadly he caught COVID. Yeah. So yeah, so anyways, I feel like this is not gonna be the end of sad news. I think this is only the beginning. I mean, it technically started like a long time ago, but it's like now finally it's like getting more serious basically, and so yeah, even as much as we try to prepare for it, um yeah, it's never gonna feel good. Chan, hi Chan, how are you? She says, Chrissy, we're here for you. I know, thanks guys for joining, like, not only for me, but I also hope that this is gonna help you guys too. Anyone here who's not feeling good, yeah, like come chat with us, and it's I don't know if it's really gonna make it feel better. I don't know how I feel right now, but still, in general, yeah, talking with people still is better than not talking about it with people. Um, Cherry says, I hope Hyungwon isn't having really bad symptoms. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Surely he's okay given he's vaccinated 3 times. I mean, that's what I hear from other people is that when if you're vaccinated 3 times, like your symptoms are really like sometimes nothing, and so but but yeah, but this is just at this moment. But I hope that in the future, yeah, that Hyungwon will be okay. Um, but we don't know. This is still a new virus, and it's mutating all the time, and we don't know gonna what's gonna do to our bodies down the line. And so yeah, so just hope that Hyungwon for the rest of his life now will be okay. Hopefully. Um, Sarah says, I really hope Hyungwon will get better soon, that his symptoms are not too bad. Yeah. Cherry says, I'm worried about the other members having positive results after a few days. It happened with her friend. Yeah, yeah, I don't feel secure at all that, that this is really the end of the bad news. I don't think so at all. Because I want to believe they really did hang out with Hyungwon recently with no mask on, especially with comeback promotions. Like, I want to believe they didn't finish filming the music video. I want to believe, but if they did, that's great. But they just recently changed their hair color, so that's why I was thinking must be because they're filming the music video right now with like this new hair and stuff. So I wonder, did they finish everything before Hyungwon caught COVID? But then that makes me think that Hyungwon catch COVID because of the filming the music video. And so of course all the MX members were doing it too. So um and yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, guys, like if things might get more sad later. So yeah, so that's why I'm not looking forward to the upcoming days now. And like March is almost ending and it's almost April, but now sadly like April's gonna feel very sad for me now. Um, especially because Midnight Idol is also ending, right on April 1st. Um, yeah, it's yeah. I don't know how we can go up from here. Like I don't know. It's like, it's good. It's Cherry says, okay, her friend's boyfriend tested positive a few days ago, and then this morning she told me that her test came positive. Oh my gosh. Even though she wasn't positive when he tested positive. That's right, Cherry. That's right. They could get positive later. That's the scary thing. And so that was kind of scary. Like Gion and I am doing Midnight Idol with no mask on with Very Very when they probably were contagious. But then again, most of Very Very members they actually caught COVID like 2 weeks ago. So maybe they were okay. It's like, oh, you guys already caught COVID. Maybe it's like, okay, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, just really irresponsible. And it's just, just they have to do their job. And just as long as as long as the self kit test it says negative, then that's they just go by that. It's like, okay, it's negative and you're not looking sick, you can go ahead on the show and not wear a mask, but that's not 100% accurate. So that's why I think that's why COVID is spreading crazily ever in Korea, especially with celebrities when they do lots of things with no mask on. So, they just trust that this self kit test is accurate, but of course it's not. So, Sarah says, "Oh, I had something to do, so I missed the ending of Midnight Idol, so I didn't know." Okay, it's all good, Sarah. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I said everything to you guys here. So that's all that happened today. Yeah, so today, yeah, yeah. Sherry says she's sad that Midnight Idol's ending too. Yeah. hmm Stephanie says, "I was actually gonna take a nap. It's all good, girlfriend. You already heard the news. You could go take a nap. It's totally okay." She was gonna take a nap since she barely slept, but I saw your live in the title, so I had to check up on it first. Yeah, Stephanie, it's okay. It's okay. Go sleep. You already know everything now. Go sleep. It's all good. And yeah, talk to you again next time. It's okay. Um, Lulu says, things have changed now. In January, February, the MX members encountered idols before they caught COVID, but now things have changed. They're interacting with idols after testing COVID. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Joey says, I'm pretty sure Ju Honey will also be isolated since he and Hyungwon is pretty much together all the time. Just not so sure with Shonu though, but I really do pray that this isn't going to be painful for them. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so that's we can only guess and like wonder what's gonna happen now. Um but yeah, but I feel like surely this is not really the end, right? It's like very naive of me to think like, oh, surely everything is fine. But no, I think we're in for a rough time right now. Um Sarah says we can't not worry about the members too. Yeah, it's very understandable and natural. Yeah, yeah. Lewis says Guillaume and I am interviewed very today, where 5 members were positive on March 18th. Hyungwon and Juhani interviewed Moonbin and Sana. Yeah, yeah. And then Guillaume and I am they also interviewed Moonbin and Sana. And then yeah, and then Hyungwon hugged Moon. Yeah, yeah. Again, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we want to believe that the chance of catching COVID from someone after they've recovered from COVID, like we want to believe is not that high, but it's still possible. It's not impossible. Um, and so I still want to believe that they're really not being careful. I wish they could always wear masks. That's also a good thing to do, especially if you know this person just had COVID or, just to prevent, like maybe they could have COVID, but we don't know. Like, I wish they could just wear masks the whole entire time they're on shows. But of course, they never want to do that because they're celebrities. Everyone wants to see their faces, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like it that you're sacrificing your face for the camera just because you're a celebrity. But in the end, you're going to get sick, which as we can already see with many K-pop singers and now with Hyungwon that yeah sacrificing that for their health, and I think that's terrible. So yeah, it would have been a miracle if they really never catch COVID. So that's why I feel like um Gion's undercut. Hi guy, hi Gion's undercut. She says hi guys. I was sure you would do a live today. Yeah, so sad about Hyungwon. Yeah. Yep. Lulu says there needs to be protocol where those who just recovered should wear a mask at all times. I hope his existing issues don't complicate his recovery. Yeah, yeah. I wish too, Lulu, but as I told you guys, Korean government, like they just gave up. They legit just gave up ever since February. Yeah, because February 1st was Lunar New Year. So like that was the last time when they decided like yeah, like after Lunar New Year, it's like, okay, we can't control the spread anymore. Everyone just do whatever. We're not gonna monitor anymore. Just do whatever. And so yeah, so I had a feeling that was gonna be the cause for a lot of things, and look where we are. Yeah. So I mean, I can't blame it totally on the Korean government, but businesses, especially entertainment business, if they're not forced to do something, they're not gonna do it. So as much as I want to trust the entertainment companies are doing their best, but if they're not being forced about it, yeah, they're not going to do it. But I want to believe the broadcast stations, the music shows, I want to believe they're being strict about it, but we don't know. Yeah, but we don't know. Just knowing that the Korean government is not strict anymore makes me think that in general, most of Korea and whatever companies they don't care anymore either. And so here we are. Here we are. Yeah. Um Cherry says, I know I'm too worried. And Sarah says, I'm worried about it too. Yeah. And then Delarian says, he and the others will be okay. Out of all the members, by the way, hi Delarian, hi Delarian. Yeah. So yeah, Hyungwon and the others will be okay. Out of all the members, I thought he would be the one to catch it before anyone else because he caught shingles in the USA. I know. Isn't that crazy how he caught shingles in the USA but not COVID? Crazy. But then yeah, if you guys know about Hyungwon's history, he often got sick in general. So, that's why, I always wanted to make sure, like, Hyunwon, you should start exercising, but not only that, you should be eating your vegetables. But I thought was good enough, yeah, that he was starting to exercise a lot, which was great. But then, he still was like, no, I don't want to eat vegetables, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, Hyunwon. And so, anyways, but yeah, but he always got sick the most, and so that's why I did wonder, like, would he be the first one to catch COVID? And yeah. So I don't know if he's easily immunocompromised. I just know that he got sick easily. Even before COVID, like there were times when he had to miss some events or interviews or concerts because he got sick with something. So you guys remember with the first world tour, he missed some of those concerts because he got sick with something. So yeah, yeah. So I think that's great for 2 whole years. He never caught COVID, was amazing, and just sadly I mean, who knows if maybe because of their comeback preparations, as you guys know, he made 2 songs in this album. Maybe from comeback preparations, he was like really stressed and like was working a lot, and then that might have made his whole body weaker, and then just then sadly caught COVID. I mean, there could be many reasons how he could have gotten COVID, and but yeah, but I do think, yeah, in general, he's not a very healthy guy. So yeah, Lulu says there were some Monbebes more concerned about the scheduling of the video calls than the fact that Hyun caught COVID. I'm not surprised. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it, but Lulu thinks we're confirming it. Is that since they said in the announcement that the comeback is delayed, the schedule is delayed, then of course the fan signs. I mean, there's only one so far, the K Town for You fan sign. So of course that fan sign is now delayed. But then there's also a My Music Taste fan sign. Yeah, of course they're all delayed. They must be. But then again, I thought My Music Taste, it says April 20, if I remember correctly. So surely by then everyone hopefully won't have COVID, but who knows? Anyways, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I don't wanna jinx or say anything too early. But yeah, so the fans who are concerned about that, screw them. All right, screw them. To care more about your video call entry and getting the chance to talk to them is more important than hearing news that Hyun caught COVID today. Who are you? Are you even human? Or can I consider you a human? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so even though right now Starship is under a lot of heat for fan sign stuff, did you guys see the news? It even made the news. I mean, not real news, but at least like gossip news. I guess that's more pro to say. So um in gossip news about Starship, you know, that they only care about money. That's basically the bottom line of those gossip news. Like we didn't know that before. They only care about money, even if it means being unfair. That's who they are. And you know, this is why I hate them so much, and is why I'm gonna be very sad if MX and Wano renew with them. But every single day, we're seeing more and more terrible things about Starship, and so them delaying the comeback, they're using Hyungwon as an excuse, but legit, they of course would love to like delay it no matter what. Okay, they have more time and like they have a legit excuse, blah blah blah. And then I have a feeling maybe they didn't finish the music video. So if they didn't finish the music video yet, and then Hyungwon is out for 10 days, like that's why they have to delay the comeback. But regardless, they only care about money. So as you guys saw with Gravity, they delayed it by 1 month. Why did it take 1 month? Who knows? Who knows? Um, Yeah, anyways, some Monbebes only care about certain things and not about I'm yeah, I don't want to yeah. Cherry says, I'm going to drown out my worries in books and music. Yeah, please do. Please do, Cherry. Do whatever you guys can do to make you guys feel better. So like after I saw the news of like Hyungwon catching COVID, I was like in the middle of working. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like why I'm in the middle of working? So I just focused on my work and then just kept going. And then when it was like almost 10 p.m., then it's like, okay, let's see if like Midnight Idol is still gonna happen. Like I see them there and like they seem fine, but who knows? They could have caught COVID, but they're gonna be tested positive later. Who knows? And so it was just very I couldn't really focus on Midnight Idol, and then I wondered what they mentioned about Hyungwon, but I was thinking maybe not because that's like, you're on a radio broadcast. Your audience is not only one bit, it's to the whole like World Wide Web, and so yeah, so I had a feeling they wouldn't mention it, but then the only thing they said, which was important to say, is that this is the last week of Midnight Idol for them. So yeah, but in general, Gion and IM, they were not like normal today. Usually they would be like super happy and like, very upbeat, doing Midnight Idol, but today, like in the intro part and also at the ending, it was very somber. But then again, had to announce this was the last week of Midnight Idol, so maybe in general it was a very somber thing. And then yeah, but then Hyun on top of it. Um yeah, yeah, anyways, and no one updated on Fan Cafe or any of their SNS as they shouldn't because it's a very sad day today. So yeah, yeah. So sorry, so I went off topic. But how am I gonna deal with it? With my sadness and worries. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on my work. I still have lots of work that I need to finish. So just every single day, I'm gonna focus on my work and so I'm kind of glad, and all honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't buy any of MX new albums because I wasn't gonna buy it until the description is out. So like even until now, there's no description about it. So yeah, still not buying it yet, and I haven't bought it for any customers yet because I just waiting for that. So yeah, I'm gonna drown myself in just working and just forgetting, not forgetting, but just um, you know, you guys know what I mean. Just need to get through it, just need to get through it. And, I'm a very emotional person, so I don't want my emotions to get into my daily life things that I need to do. So, yeah, yeah. Stephanie says, okay, yeah, you go take your nap. You go, girlfriend. Bye, Chrissy, and hope you'll feel better soon. I will, of course, I will. And like Stephanie, yes, see you next time, girlfriend. Um, Kiyozonika says, I think it's just stupid how they are all not wearing masks anymore. So if you guys don't know, yeah, in Korea, excuse me, in Korea, everyone wears masks. Like no one yells at you or teases you for if you are wearing a mask. Like it's very normal in Korea that everyone wears a mask because we're still in the pandemic. But the thing is that um usually so it's mandated indoors, but the thing is like when I went outside today to do an errand, I saw very briefly like there were some guys like outside who was not wearing a mask. But then again, they were like loading something into their car, or like, the driver was not wearing a mask. Like I was trying to understand, okay, yeah, yeah, I do understand why maybe they weren't wearing a mask, but still, that just like kind of worried me. Like, even you're outside in general and like people can pass by you and like, and to not wear a mask. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know if maybe some people in Korea they're like more lenient about wearing masks outside or not, but at least indoors, any place that you go indoors, you have to wear a mask. Like they will tell you you can't come in if you're not wearing a mask. And so like we still have that rule in place in Korea, but as you see with entertainment shows, they don't want to wear a mask when they're filming. Yeah, I think the only precaution they do is just to check your temperature and that you have a negative COVID, the rapid test, the negative test, and that's it. And they think that's okay. Go do the show with no mask on. So yeah, but yeah, yeah. So, but we know that's not foolproof, right? That is not foolproof, and still many celebrities are catching COVID. So, shouldn't at this rate people should know that that method is not working to be safe about COVID? But they don't care at this point. Seems like because we've been in this pandemic for 2 years, that no one cares now. So that's where we're at for sure. So yeah, Cherry says, I saw that. I wanted to hit those people so bad. Calling them Moonbibs is just an insult to us. Got that right, Cherry. I don't even want to call them Moonbibs. They're just people. They're just people who are they even a human? I said that earlier. Yeah, are they even a human to not care about Hyungwon catching COVID, but they only care more about the fan sign? Just stupid. Stupid. Um, Gianzonica says, I don't want to be the voice of negative. It's okay. Like this is gonna be a sad. It's okay. It's okay. But anyway, she's okay. The voice of negative, but it would be a miracle. That's what I'm saying. It would be a miracle if the other members don't get COVID. Yeah, just saying this so we'll be prepared. Yeah, I said this earlier today. Not earlier today, earlier in this live is that I can't believe if this is really the end of sad news. I honestly can't believe it. Like it would be amazing. Like MX and Wano have had this miracle for 2 years, as you guys know. So it would be amazing if really no one else caught COVID. But I think that's like too much wishful thinking. It's like, this it's as much as we want that to happen, I really want that to happen, but it's really, really wishful thinking. So that's why I feel like from now on, I think we're gonna be going down a path of like more sad news every single day. So yeah, I also said that as well, Kiyo's on that we should just prepare. And I'm not, I'm I'm just gonna spend my day every day the same, but not expecting anything, whether it be good news or bad news. I just wanna just go through every day like it is, and, yeah, and you guys know that anytime there's any kind of news, good or bad, I'm gonna do a live because I need to talk about it, and I hope you guys don't mind talking about it with me too, and, yeah, so let's keep going. Um, Lulu says, "People who recovered from COVID can shed the virus up to 21 days." That's right. That's right. Now, I don't know, like, how much percentage that is, like, how common is it that, within those 21 days that, that you can spread it? Because, like, if you get the test and you're negative, people think, like, "Oh, surely you can't spread it because you have a negative test." But, I don't like, this virus is still new. So I think people like, we hear all these like scientific things, except like the CDC, the stupid CDC. I don't know what they're being controlled by the government. It's like, first they say, okay, yeah, 14 days quarantine, now it's 10 days, now it's 5 days. I'm just like, this is not scientifically accurate. What is going on? And so, yeah, so people I think are very confused about all the legit rules of everything. And it's like, um, you know, if I wish people can actually know the facts and we go by these facts, but people seem to refuse to want to accept these facts. I was like, oh my gosh, you could still spread the virus in 21 days, but our economy is going downhill. I need a job. We need to make money. 21 days, like, how about we cut it to like 14 days? And then 14 days, okay, blah, blah, blah. You guys know how it happened with COVID and people trying to go back to normal life and boost up the economy again. But in the end, we're just all gonna be suffering. In the end, no matter what, we're all gonna be suffering. And people would rather make money than get sick. Did I say that accurately? You guys know what I mean. They care about making money more than their health. So that's why they're sacrificing their health, like COVID spreading like crazy and everyone can get sick and whatever. They don't care. It's like it's just a cold. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. But then you're not telling them like, in the future you could go through other things after catching COVID. But then people think like after catching COVID, I'm gonna be fine forever. No, that's not true. People who caught COVID 2 years ago are still seeing symptoms about it now, 2 years later. So what's to say how it's gonna be when you're 10, 20 years after? So I don't know. People are refusing to know the facts, it seems, in all honesty, because they want to go by the regulations that helps them live a normal life and make money. That's all it is. And that's why I hate it that people only care about money so much. When we die, we're not going to take money with us, okay? Like health is so important because I would like to live on this earth as long as possible. Like what like I don't like it doesn't make sense to me that like making more money but sacrificing my health. I don't know is that really I don't know, but many people think that's okay, but I personally don't think that's okay to live that way. So, um, anyways, this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, and we just have to do our best to just take care of ourselves. Like we cannot depend on anyone, not even our own government, that they care about the health of people. They do not care about the health of anyone because they care about the economy and making money more. Sounds like Starship. Okay, so like as much as I talk about Starship, but they are just like everyone else in the world. They care about money more than people. That's that. Yeah. Um. Oh, where did I leave off? Oh no. Okay. Rike, how are you, girlfriend? I'm sorry. Rike, it was your birthday yesterday and now today. I know, but Rike, I hope you had a good birthday. But yeah, I'm sorry that we have sad news today. And so Rike says, "Hey, hopefully Hyungwon gets well soon." Yeah, yeah. And then hopefully other members are okay too. So yeah, we have to wait and see. Um Gianzanaka says, "I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought about Hyungwon not eating his vegetables." Gianzanaka, Gihyun's undercut. Are you like you and me being both Gion ultimate bias, but also I can't believe you think about that too, because I always think about that. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. Hyungwon hates eating vegetables, and yeah, being a reason for his weak constitution. Yeah, exactly. Like it always makes me so upset whenever he talks about like like you remember that time Ju Honey like tries to feed him asparagus. He's like, I really hope that you eat more asparagus and more vegetables. And Hyun is like, no, 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 not gonna happen. No, 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 no. Being like a little child basically. Um, and then now, yeah, he caught COVID. So again, I don't, there are so many reasons and factors as to how he caught COVID, but one this is one of the minor reasons I want to say, not the main reason. So one of the minor reasons is that he doesn't really take care of his health and he gets sick often. And then I thought like, yeah, it was a matter of time that something terrible would happen to him. And so, guys, right now is March 29th, 2022, midnight. Oh, can you guys see the? Sorry. Yeah, March 29th, midnight. And of course, no notification because, yeah, everything is now delayed. So, yeah, if any of you guys came late, yeah, it said in the announcement of Hyunwon catching COVID, the schedule is now postponed, but also the comeback date is now postponed. It's no longer April 11th anymore. And they will announce in the future the new schedule and the new comeback date. And I wonder what it will be because for Gravity they delayed it by 1 month. But then, as you guys know, MX are going to Germany and USA in May. So what exactly are they going to do? So we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. After Hyunwon recovers, but also hopefully no other MX guys get COVID. But we don't know, and that's going to depend. That's going to depend on when the album will be released. Yeah, so anyways, Gyeongsanaka about Hyungwon not eating vegetables. I asked him in the last fan sign when a video call fan sign I talked with them. It was early 2021, so that was the last time I talked to Hyungwon as well. So I wanted to ask him, "Are you eating your vegetables? Like, are you eating well? Are you eating your vegetables?" And he said to me, "Yes." But of course he could lie to me, okay? But I at least told him, it's like, I hope you're always eating your vegetables. I did say that to him, but would he remember that or would he even listen to me? Of course not, but I wanna let you guys know I did say it to him, "Hyungwon, you better eat your vegetables," but as you guys know, he still says, "Yeah, I don't wanna eat vegetables," and so I'm just like, "Oh, well, I tried," and so, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, he's just a very, very, stubborn child, and, anyways, let's not talk badly about Hyungwon. I love Hyungwon, okay? I love Hyungwon, but it just, I'm just really sad. Just really sad, just really sad. Okay, anyways, Gianzonaka says, "I really wish he could eat more healthy." I'm the same. I'm the same. I wish too. Like, it's very unfortunate that he hates the taste of vegetables so much. Like, I understand all of us don't like the taste of it, but as an adult and like we eventually like, understand we need to eat it, But then Hyungwon, he never like understood that he needs to eat it because his taste buds hate it more than like, trying to eat it for his health. Like he really hates the taste of it. And like, oh well. Oh well, what can we do? And it's just yeah, just unfortunate. Rike says, when I read the news, I had to think of our lives here. Yeah, yeah, because we said the monster, yeah, fought the virus so well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was always so impressed for 2 whole years. They even went to Jingle Ball, still never caught COVID. I thought was so amazing. But then now, as you guys know, in Korea, ever since February of this year, we like quadrupled, quintupled. I don't know. We are seeing so high COVID cases we've ever seen in the past 2 years. So right now we're at the highest we've ever been. And so given Seoul is a very compact, dense city, I had a feeling that sadly this is gonna be really hard for them to dodge, given how crazy COVID was spreading here in Korea and Seoul being the top city in Korea with the highest amount of COVID cases, and they work mainly in Seoul. They live in Seoul as well. And so yeah, so I just thought at that point it was too much wishful thinking that they would actually be okay, and so I just wanted to prepare myself that eventually, we're gonna be seeing the sad news, and so here we are. Yeah, so here we are. It definitely could have been possible. They could have dodged it. They could have dodged it for so long. They could have, but as you guys know, they're like one comeback after another. They try to like do everything before going on tour, and then I think maybe just everything done so quickly and just not really maybe not really taking care of their health or being careful. Maybe like they have like so many things to do that I think maybe this could have resulted in why they also caught COVID. Just too many things going on for them right now. So I think just in general, all the circumstances that's going on with them right now, and also in Korea that COVID like going on like crazy that I felt like it was like really gonna be like a ticking time bomb. It was gonna happen eventually, unless someone like cuts a string on the bomb. But yeah, but still, I still felt like it was like a bomb. Um, Gianzana is the same, and Enrique says, "Yes, a person I know tweeted that poop too." Okay, I'm glad you don't really know them, right? Don't be friends with that kind of person, okay? Because those people, yeah, it's an insult to us as Monbibis that that person says they're a Monbibis. So, Enrique says, "Hopefully, my friend can have the call with Minhyuk on her birthday." Okay, what? Okay, sorry. Sorry, one second. one second. Okay. Like as you guys know, my birthday's in April, but nothing's happening on my birthday. So like, but still, like to care more about a fan sign on a birthday than news about a Monster X catching COVID, that's ridiculous to me. Okay. I am not thinking at all about like I can't okay, I just cannot fathom, okay, I cannot fathom, like, I did mention earlier, I am sad that April is now starting off quite sad, because it is my favorite month because of my birthday, so, of course, I am sad about that, but I'm not in particular, what's the word? Like there's a line, okay? There's a line. Like I think, I try to like not be on the line of like, that I'm very selfish because of my birthday. Like, like I said, I was very looking forward to an April album, but now possibly it's not going to be an April album anymore. And of course I'm sad, but I understand that what can we do? Like this is very unfortunate, but what can we do, right? And so if this kind of person, is talking about like, oh my gosh, like I might not be able to do a fan sign on my birthday, like that was the reason that I applied to this fan sign. So I'm most sad about this fan sign not happening on my birthday anymore instead of being sad about the whole situation, which is like Hyungwon caught COVID. I don't know, like I understand, that's a concern. Okay, I understand it is a concern because Hyungwon caught COVID and that everything is delayed. So like everyone is thinking about everything all at once. I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to, but yeah, we're thinking about everything because I did the same. I'll be very sad if this album is no longer going to be on April, but like I don't care if it's on my birthday or not. But like I just like the whole month of April. And so like I was hoping April would be a good month for us, but now it seems like April is now going to be a sad month for us. And so of course, why would I not be sad about it? And so so yeah, so that person, depending on how exactly she says it, I don't know. Let's give her a little bit benefit of the doubt. I don't know, because there's so many things like going on. It's like, oh my gosh, now the blah blah blah, and like just whatever. Okay, but I do think like not doing a fan sign on your birthday is the least of your concerns. Okay, like was she gonna spend like thousands of dollars on it to make sure she wins a fan sign on her birthday? Okay, fine. Okay, that's on you. But I mean, that's not important. Okay, overall, yeah, that's not important. That's my opinion on it. But to this person might be very important to her. And okay then. Whatever. And yeah, Rike says, yeah, I can't say that, but yeah, like, be quiet. Exactly. Like, yeah, like that is the very, very least of our concerns. Exactly right. So, um, whatever. Yeah. And also, sorry, it says here call with Minhyuk on her birthday. So she doesn't even care about Hyungwon. Sorry. So anyways, sorry, just whatever. Okay, it's just ridiculous, okay? Just ridiculous. Like there are fans like this, okay? There are fans like this, they're just so selfish, okay? Sadly, I think it's human nature to be so selfish, So as much as I would like to hope people do not give into this human nature, but I do think it's a very common thing to be. So she is just human nature being selfish. That's all. Yeah. Um Cherry says, when I read the news about Hyunwon, I may have gasped a loud no and startled my mom. Wow. Well, of course, of course. Like, how did your mom take it? I don't know if this is something I want to tell my mom. Like, but I don't think she even knows about MX that they never caught COVID until now. I don't think so. Like, she's like not interested, of course, of anything that I do as a K-pop fan. But I think eventually I'll tell her. I think, I'll tell like, sadly, because she knows the members by names a little bit, yeah, a little bit, and so, like, she knows Gion, of course, as you guys know, but yeah, I would probably, like, say to her, it's like, "Yeah, sadly, because of COVID going so crazy in Korea, as you know, like, one MX member caught COVID, and then but I need to wait a few days, I need to wait and see if anyone else catches COVID, then I'll just tell her everything, just and it's but my mom is not gonna react a lot, she's just gonna be like, "Oh, that's really sad." I'll be like, "Yeah, that is sad," but, it's not gonna make her super sad, I'm gonna be the only one super sad. Anyways, but yeah, like when I saw that tweets, I get notifications of their tweets. And so when I saw that tweet at 7 p.m. and it says in the title in Korean, Hyungwon is confirmed COVID. That's what it says in Korean. And so when I saw that notification with that title, I was just like I don't know. I can't describe what emotion I was. I was just feeling so many things. Just so many things. Um and then I go into the announcement and then reading it and then talking about the album postponement. I was just like, man, just 2 weeks before the comeback, and just Yeah, but anyways, but I'm hoping Hyungwon surely will be fine. Right now, we're gonna hope the best for him, but still it's not over, it's not over. I feel like there's still more things to come. So we'll wait and see. Um Rike says, I'm always afraid when Starship tweets short sentences. I'm always afraid whenever they tweet anything, in all honesty. Like as long as it doesn't clearly look like a news article or it doesn't clearly look like a video or something. Anything that's outside of that, like when I see that and then yeah, but the title just very obviously Kyungwon, caught COVID, but um just yeah, it's not fun, of course. Not fun. Not fun. Lulu says it is an inevitable thing for the rest of MX. I hope Hyungwon does not develop the chicken pox like rashes that is a symptom. Let's sure hope not. He's already stressed from his skin issues. Must be another thing to worry for him. Got that right. Got that right. So as you guys know, like he had a skin condition, but then he said he recovered from it, but I think he still gets it every so often. So like if he gets sick, super super sick, then something I don't know. But like in general, Hyunwon has always dealt with some illnesses and like some of them are like permanent in his body forever, like shingles, that came from chickenpox. Yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. I hope so. Yeah, we'll see if Hyungwon will ever like write anything on Fan Cafe or in private messages. Um, I don't know. Let me know if you guys ever seen any of his private messages. But yeah, but we all we can do is just hope for the best. Um, Sylvia, no worries, girlfriend. Yeah, hi Sylvia. She says she's like not too late, girlfriend. But hi, girlfriend. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that this is just us trying to comfort each other. That's all we're doing right now. Um, Riki says, hopefully nobody is getting too sad and worried. Yeah. Hyungwon wouldn't want us to feel super bad. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, some of you guys weren't here way in the beginning of this live, so like I didn't think I was emotional, but just when I first started talking about it for the first time, out loud, then I started like getting emotional. I was like, oh my gosh, why am I getting so emotional? But then I calmed myself down. So hopefully, I don't know. But if I suddenly start crying, don't worry, okay, guys. So like, yeah, who knows what what will happen. So it just really surprised me in the beginning of this live. I was feeling really emotional saying this news because it's really sad. It really is sad. But yeah, um so anyways, yeah, so for me personally, yeah, I'm just trying to just still live my life, of course. Like, I'm still sad. This sad feeling is never gonna go away. I'm still really sad that, this day is happening now and it's ruining their comeback because yeah. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, yeah. So guys, yeah, we're here to make each other feel better, of course. And so yeah, let's just try to not let it get to us. I think that's most important. Like it's okay to feel sad and of course worried because yeah, I'm gonna expect there's gonna be more sad news in the future. I'm fully expecting it. And so yeah, for now let's just take it one day at a time. And yeah, and so hopefully in April, which I really like the month of April. I was planning to start on April 1st, lots of fun things to do and then talk about the comeback things and stuff. But now sadly it seems like we're gonna start it off in a sad note. But I'm gonna do my best. You guys do your best. We'll get through it, okay? And at least we have each other, that do these lives, as you guys know, just to help each other out. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Hyungwon, of course, he's probably feeling super sad. He most likely is, right? He caught COVID and then the comeback is delayed. I'm sure he's feeling super sad. But I wrote a letter to him earlier today on Fan Cafe, just saying that it's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. Like I wonder if he's gonna read my letter, but I want to comfort him saying that these days it's more difficult not to catch COVID, and so since these days it's so easy to catch COVID, don't feel sad about it. I want to believe that you really tried your best to be careful, but sometimes you can't you can only do so much, especially with his kind of job. So yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens now. Um, um. Sarah says those who care about the fan calls over the health of the members are not monbibis. I agree with you. I agree with you. How can you be a monbibit and the first thing you think about? See that's messed up. That's messed up. The first thing you think about after the news is the fan calls. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's what I'm saying. That is definitely very messed up. Definitely. Um, yeah, again, as you guys heard, I try to give the benefit of the doubt. It's just so many things going on. It's like, oh my gosh, the comeback is delayed, and like, so sorry about Hyungwon, but then thinking about the comeback and stuff. But I wasn't thinking at all about like um, the schedule. What was I thinking? I was just thinking, I'm just so sad it's not gonna be in April. That's all I was thinking. Like, I just wonder, will it still be in April? I wish it would be, but who knows, right? But yeah, other than that, I'm just like, whatever. Like, in my opinion, I actually was more upset. It's like Starship should still release the album on April 11th. Like, why you gotta delay it? Okay, just do what Brave Girls did. Brave Girls caught COVID right before their comeback, but their album still got released on the planned date, except but then after they recovered from COVID, then they started music shows the week after their album release. That's no big deal. That's no big deal. And Brave Girls are super popular in Korea, so they did it like that. But then MX could do that too. But the reason why MX is not doing it because of Starship. Starship cares more about money, as you guys know. That's what they did with Gravity. So like, they easily could have had the Gravity thing, released on the original date, but then they would be missing out on all these fan signs and whatnot, blah blah blah. And so, yeah, so that's the main reason why I think is why they decide to postpone the comeback because of Hyungwon. Like the excuse is because of Hyungwon, but really it's because they don't want to miss out on the money of fan signs. That's all it is. That's all it is. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I just we'll just have to wait and see what Starship does with this comeback. So don't be surprised if it's something we're not gonna like. Don't be surprised at all. So yeah, yes, we'll wait and see. Anyways, yes, yeah. So anyways, the Monbeers that do you know that care more about the comeback and fan calls more than about Hyungwon catching COVID. Yeah, who are you? Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Just well, yeah. But then you know what? That just made me think. These people, they're probably doing group orders, right? So the group orders for getting because I mean, we already know this. Okay, the people that went into fan calls, they're doing group orders, so they're using other people's money to win to get a fan call with their favorite member. Like, I understand why people, participate in GOs because it's way cheaper. I do understand, but hopefully everyone knows you're helping someone that you don't know win a fan call with their favorite singer. But yeah, so I can assume like, they're like so what's the word? So obsessed with it in some sense. They're so obsessed with it. So the only thing they could think about is like, oh my gosh, the fan calls and my geo, like all these things I need to think about. So I feel like that maybe in their point of view, again, just me giving them the benefit of the doubt, like from their point of view, that's totally more in their mind than caring about Hyungwon who caught COVID. And they're a Monbebe. They're a Monbebe, and they do love the group, of course, but they definitely have their priorities very different from ours. That their priority is winning fan calls, doing GOs. That is most important to them, and so anything that's going to ruin that, that's like the first thing they think about. And so those are the fans I think who are saying these things, right? So yeah, I never want to be friends with those people, that's for sure. But yeah, but we don't relate with them, of course. We never done anything like this, and we don't think like them. But yeah, just me trying to see from their perspective. That's why they care about that more, and that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. So Giazanika says hi, and then Lulu says Starship just tweeted the link. Huh? Oh, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. So this was at 7 p.m. Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, they only tweeted the link to the public announcement on Fan Cafe, and then nothing else. No, there was schedule changes. So the thing is, like they said on the announcement that all of Hyungwon's schedule is now canceled. So that I went to go to see their schedule, and it says for Idol Radio on Thursday. It used to say Juhan and Hyungwon, but then now it says only Juhan. So yeah, so for real, they really canceled his schedule for this week. And that yeah, if they update next week, I think even next week, if they're still doing Idol Radio, it's only going to say Juhan in it. And yeah, but the thing is, they did not translate the announcement in English, Chinese, and Japanese. That's usually what they do. But I assume because this is such a last minute announcement and they don't have a translator in their company, I guess. Like, who knows? I don't know who they hired to translate for them, but it was some. But knowing that they weren't able to translate this into all the multiple languages means that their translator is like maybe someone they hire like on the spot, but is not a permanent employee of theirs. And so anyways, yeah, so just I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised, but um Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's the thing. I'm not surprised. Starship is terrible. We already know this, okay? Yeah, and I don't know if they were really being super careful with their R's because as you guys know, Gravity all caught COVID. Ive girls, I'm sure all of them caught COVID. I'm sure they did. And so yeah, and then Uju Sonya, like five girls so far caught COVID, which is was really great. Yeah, no one else except those five, I think, but who knows in the future. And so Wano still hasn't caught COVID. Like anyways, I don't know. Starship did something. I don't know what they did in February. We know that was when all the COVID cases skyrocketed. Like, it's just crazy to think that Starship was also involved in it. That they also like was were the numbers of like, making the COVID cases skyrocket. Like, what the heck did they do? We don't know. We don't know. And so I was thinking since it started in February, then into March, it was still some cases of COVID cases, like, only with the artists, but we don't know about the staff though. I'm sure their staff caught COVID. I'm sure they did. And so I was thinking, surely it's not really over yet in Starship of them catching COVID. And now, sadly, technically yesterday, Hyungwon is the next artist from Starship that caught COVID. And so it seems like it's never going to end of like all the Starship artists catching COVID now. So yeah, but I'm gonna stay positive a little bit. I'm gonna stay a little bit positive, like, just like with Uju Sonyo, like, I thought the whole group was gonna get COVID eventually, but I think it was only like 5 girls. So I mean, that's and like the group is like 9 or something. So anyway, so I guess that's okay, I guess so. But yeah, so anyways, let's just wait and see if what's gonna happen next. Gian Zonica says clearly that yeah, they're clearly not. And then Sylvia says hi. And then Rike says, right, this thought shouldn't be in your head, shaking my head. Exactly. Yeah. Um Gianzonaka says, I'm not sure if we get any updates soon anyway. They probably want to wait and see with the other members. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So like the new schedule for their comeback and everything. Yeah, definitely they're gonna wait a few days and then they'll let us know. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, guys, let's just really hope the other members are okay, but I don't know. Yeah, but then also, yeah, hopefully Hyungwon will be okay during this time. Who knows what he's gonna go through, or if he even wants to update us. I don't know, but um, yeah, just hopefully they'll all be okay. Um, 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 Sylvia says it wasn't a good day for her already, and then bad news back to back. I'm so sorry, Sylvia. I'm so sorry. Yeah, wasn't even a good day to begin with. I mean, guys, I remember my dream last night. I didn't have a terrible dream last night, So, when I woke up this morning, like, I was thinking, that dream was kind of okay. It was like not good, not bad, but I was like, that dream was kind of interesting. And so yeah, and then, I was looking on Twitter and then just seeing that news about Hyungwon. I was just like, man. So, just sadly, my day just didn't go well after I saw that news about Hyungwon, just hoping he was okay. But then now we know he's not okay. So, yeah, who knows what my dreams are now because now I'm like super sad. So I mean, yeah, so I'll update you guys about it next time. But yeah, I hope all of our days will get better soon. It's spring, like the weather's getting warmer and like it's looking prettier, but uh yeah, just yeah, anyways. Yeah, I hope this guys is it helping you guys? I don't know. Like I'm trying to think, is it helping me? I don't know, but just it's nice in general to talk about. That's all I could say so far of how I'm feeling right now. So and also hearing what you guys think. And so hopefully, this is helping you guys. Sylvia, if you're having a bad day and you're still having a bad day, but is this helping you in some way? I don't know. I don't know. If not, don't worry about it. So yeah, just chat with me. I'll still be here for a while. Right now it's 12:24 a.m., but I don't think I'm gonna leave that soon. So let's keep chatting. Yeah, Danica says, "Sorry to hear that." Yeah, at Sylvia. Yeah. Sylvia. Yeah, yeah, with the emojis and Cherry says, "Yeah, yeah. Sorry that you had a bad day at Sylvia." Sarah says, "It really shouldn't." Yeah, it really shouldn't. Yeah, the first thing should be the member's health and hoping Hyungwon will get better soon. Exactly, and that he is not suffering from bad symptoms. Exactly, exactly. But their first thought was about the fan sign. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um. Mm, where did I leave off? Oh no, no. I just lost my spot. It's all good. It's all good. Um, oh wow. Am I real? Okay, wait, wait, hold on. Okay, okay, here I am. Okay, Sarah says sorry to hear that at Sylvia. Yeah, yeah, everyone comforting you, Sylvia. Rike says, by the way, there is a tiny chance tiny chance. Yeah, there's a tiny chance the members won't get COVID, but yes, we should be prepared. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. I don't know Japanese, but she says hi, or he says hi, hi there. Yeah, I don't know Japanese, but you could it's all good, yeah, but hi. Okay. Gianzaka says, hi, yeah, yeah. And then Lulu says, the simplest thing to do is wear the simplest and safest thing we could do is wear a mask. Got that right. The fact that governments are telling people that's what I'm saying, girlfriend. The fact that governments are telling people to throw away their protection is so irresponsible. That's why I don't think I could ever leave Korea. Like, I'm very grateful, at least in Korea, anywhere you go that's indoors, and like they will say you have to wear a mask, otherwise you can't come in. But then outside, technically you're more free. And then also, if you're at a restaurant or cafe, when you're eating, you don't have to wear a mask. But still, knowing that there are countries out there where like you don't have to wear a mask at all, basically saying like, you don't need any protection because apparently the pandemic is over, but it's clearly not. So irresponsible, yeah. And just people just really don't want to live a life with wearing masks. I don't know why wearing a mask is so difficult for people. Like, what is wrong with them? It's just a mask and it's going to protect you from getting sick and you don't care. So yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the world we live in. They don't care. They care more of risking their health than wearing a mask. That boggles me. Yeah. Um, Cherry says, I'm sort of prepared for a chance to get the news exactly that other members and Wano, yeah, yeah, he might be, yeah, they might get COVID positive, but I don't want to hear the news. None of us want to, of course not. I'm praying they're not positive. I am too. I am too, but basically, we're praying for a miracle, and miracles do happen. I still think it's a miracle they didn't catch COVID for 2 years and even went to Jingle Ball. Like, miracle I feel like that was a miracle, so I do believe in miracles, but, but just, but still, at this point, given how contagious COVID is right now and, like, how bad it is in Korea as well, that, it would be another miracle if really no one else catches COVID after Hyungwon. That's really I would like to pray and hope for that, but I will prepare for the worst, of course. Yeah. Um, Lulu says, yeah, the May dates are in jeopardy and will probably be canceled if another member tests positive. You know it, Lulu. You know it, Lulu. If they test positive even a few days, no, no. So like 10 days. Okay. If they test positive maybe 2 weeks before they have to leave the country, they won't be able to leave the country. So that means they have to cancel it. Yeah. So let's hope not, but yeah, I don't know how the dates are gonna work out because, like, will they release this album maybe after May? I don't know because I really wonder, like, why even delay? Like, just have the album released on sorry, I was about to say May, on April 11th as originally planned. I wish they would, just get over with because we care more about listening to the songs. Like who cares about they don't do fan sites or music shows? Just do that after they recover. Like, what's the big deal? But the only big deal is that they want to make money. That's the only reason why they want to delay it. So, um, yeah, let's just wait and see. Um, yeah, and the who knows what's gonna happen in May? Who knows? Yeah, and yeah. Um, Gian Zeneca says, Chrissy, Hyungwon probably thought of me? Huh? Thought of me? What thought of me at what? Okay, okay. I got what you're trying to say. Maybe Hyungwon thought of me at one single mealtime. Maybe. I would like to believe at least a seed planted. Maybe he was thinking about it at his next meal after he heard me say that to him. Maybe. And decided to eat one single piece of vegetable. Maybe. Wait. But also his answer to me, like, oh, yeah, I am eating vegetables. Maybe he's only thinking about that one time that I ate one vegetable. Maybe he's also thinking that, yeah, yeah, just so he could answer yes to you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think deep down inside he knew the answer was no, okay? Because I think I asked him, "Are you eating lots of vegetables?" I'm pretty sure I said that to him, like lots of it, not just a vegetable. It's like, "Are you really eating a lot of vegetables?" And he said yes, but then what's his definition of yes? But like regardless, he was not gonna say no to me. Of course not. Except, when after I heard him say, "Yeah," I'm just like, okay." Of course I didn't believe him. I was like, "Okay, really, do your best to like, eat lots of vegetables." But yeah, but then, in future interviews and stuff, he still talks about how he doesn't like eating vegetables. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, of course he lied to me. So anyways, Yeah. It's okay. So guys, yeah, let's not rag on Hyun right now. Okay, let's hope Hyun, gets well soon. It's okay. We know he's been always weak bodied. We know that he's always had to suffer through lots of illnesses. So yeah, so it's all good. It's okay. Just hopefully he'll be okay. That's most important. Yeah, yeah. Giandonica says, "My thoughts exactly." At Cherry, yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Joey, yeah, Joey, all good. I didn't even know you were still here, actually. So Joey says she has to go. Oh my gosh, I'm totally delayed in reading comments. Okay, so she says she has to go. Hope you feel better soon. I will. I will. I'm slowly feeling better. Yeah, talking with you guys. Just know you're not alone. Yeah, yeah, and we'll be wishing everyone good health. Yeah, yeah. Continue praying for MX10 and all of us. That's right. Take care. Stay healthy, guys. Good night, girlfriend. You too, Joey. I say the same thing right back at you. And for everyone here, always hope that all of us will be okay. Not only us, but our family, our friends, and of course the MX and 10 guys. So thanks, Joey. Hopefully see you next time. Bye bye. Um, hi Barbara. Hi Barbara. Okay, she says hi all. I heard about Hyungwon. I was hoping something like this wouldn't happen. Yeah, worried about the other members too. I'm exactly the same, Barbara. Exactly the same. We all hope this wouldn't happen. Of course not. We all hope this, but like I'm trying to think in the positive. Thank goodness, he caught it in Korea and not overseas. And then also, thankfully, he is 3 times vaccinated. If he wasn't vaccinated, we would. It's way, way worse. So thankfully he is vaccinated, but regardless, it's still really sad that he couldn't avoid COVID any longer here. So hopefully his symptoms are fine. In the future, his health will be fine, but he's naturally a weak body, so who knows what exactly will happen to him in the future. But hopefully he will eat his darn vegetables and eat a lot. Just live a healthier lifestyle. Like on top of exercising, you have to eat healthy too to like maintain your health. So hopefully, you know, he's still a young guy in some sense. He's still a young guy, so it's not too late. So hopefully he'll just be more healthier and that he can live a long life. Um, yeah, the other members, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Lulu says, hang out with Minhyuk will guarantee they don't eat cucumbers. That's right. Here's the thing. Hyungwon could eat cucumbers. He's okay with cucumbers, but it's worse for him to eat an asparagus than a cucumber. So like, that's his comparison. But that's the thing. Yeah, with Minhyuk, he doesn't need to eat cucumbers together. Yeah, yeah, but still unfortunate that he hates vegetables so much. Sherry says, we can never be prepared and added to that her friend got a positive result this week and so she's overall not feeling good. Cherry, again, I'm so sorry again. Do you remember that time earlier this month I came to do a live because I was sad because someone I knew caught COVID on that day, and so just even though I'm not super close with that person, but still I was sad to hear, and so that's why I came to do that live with you guys on that day. So in general, just anyone I know that catches COVID would make me sad, and so especially a friend, of course, that would make me even sadder, especially like a close friend, and then hearing MX or Wano catch COVID, that makes me sad like how I am right now. And so yeah, I knew this would happen. Of course, as much as we prepare ourselves, the sad it's always gonna feel sad no matter what. Yeah. So we all we could do is just try to get through it and hope that everyone will be okay. Just gotta take it one day at a time. Kieran Zonica says, yeah, you too, Joey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And stay healthy and take care. Yeah, and Lulu says bye at her. And then Kia Sonica says, "Oh man, so sorry to hear that. Yeah, about her friend. Yeah, yeah. Hopes her friend gets better. I hope your friend gets better too, Cherry." Kia Sonica says, "Yes, she's concerned too." And then Cherry says, "I hope so too." And then Lulu says, "I'm concerned of the Purple Gym members, which are Moonbin. He got COVID. Peko and got COVID, and now Hyungwon got COVID." So Lulu mentioned this to me before. Yeah, that seems to be the trend. That not the trend, but that seems to be the common denominator with them. That sadly, the guys who usually work out in the purple gym, they're now catching COVID. So yeah, Moonbeam got it, Peko got it, now Hyungwon got it. So now it's quite concerning, yeah, for Wano and IM because we know they work out there too. 17 guys work out there too, but then they caught COVID a while ago. But yeah. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so I feel like it's not over yet, guys. We have to wait and see. Jennifer, happy to see you here. So Jennifer, yeah, she's in Japan, but girlfriend, yeah, I don't know how to read Japanese, but if you want to translate for me, please do so, Jennifer. Barbara says, I was trying to manifest positivity for them all this time. Yeah, Barbara, let's look in the positive. They did 2 years with no COVID. That's amazing. And then while COVID was going so crazy in Korea, so we had Wano's comeback in February, and then Gion's comeback. I'm sorry, not comeback, his solo debut in March. I was always so worried for them that they were gonna catch COVID. Like as you guys know, the singers that they promoted with, a lot of them were catching COVID. I'm like, are Wano and Gion seriously gonna be okay? But thankfully, they finished their promotions fine, except Gion. Technically, he's still doing fan signs still. Yeah, so technically his promotion is not over yet, but at least he has no more music shows. But Gion, but then now that we know that Hyungwon caught COVID, like is Gion okay? I don't know. But again, look on the bright side. Yeah, so Wano and Gion doing their promotions never caught COVID before or during. Amazing. That's amazing luck. I don't know how that happened. That's amazing. And so just very sadly, the luck dried out now. So right before MX comeback, 2 weeks beforehand, Hyungwon sadly caught COVID. So yeah, I was thinking this is really too hard to believe. Would this good luck and miracle really keep going for so long? But just the odds were against them. That's the thing. The odds were really, really against them because COVID was going so crazy and crazy. It still is. It still is actually. It still is going crazy right now. So yeah, that's just where we're at now. Um Gianzonica says the most important thing is that MX and Wano are all healthy and happy. So yeah, I don't care about schedules. Got that right. It comes as it comes, and we'll just have to wait and see. Exactly. Exactly. It's just very unfortunate, because we were all looking forward to this comeback, even though it came so quickly after Keon's solo album. So we were like, oh my gosh, like Starship is freaking crazy. I still can't believe, like April 11th. Remember, guys, I was like really like, why are they coming back so quickly? But it's like, regardless, that I just try to focus on the positive. Okay, it's in April. Okay, like it's coming out soon. Okay, guys, let's just prepare. But then I feel like maybe one of the reasons that they're suffering a lot right now, and then maybe possibly made them get sick with COVID, is that they're working like crazy. Yeah, like Guillaume said, he is not resting a lot these days. How could he, and so um yeah, so I think with everything they're going right now, was kind of inevitable to kind of get sick, right? Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. And so anyways, yeah, whatever their schedule, like, Starship is not happy with it. I'm sure they're not. It's like, man, we gotta delay another comeback again. I'm sure they only care about that. Okay, that's the thing. I'm sure Starship only cares about that. It's like, okay, we gotta delay another comeback. Let's fix the schedule again. Blah blah. Like who knows what's gonna happen with like other Starship comebacks. I mean, IVE is coming out April 5th, but as long as like all the girls are still okay, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything. And so yeah, so I'm sure that's still gonna go as planned. And then but yeah, but the future things they had planned, especially no, like MX has lots of things to do in May. Wano has something to do in May. So um I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen now. But anyways, yeah. I'm just mainly concerned is that will they really be okay? And like what is Starship planning to do with their new schedule? Like is it gonna be still terrible for them? So um okay, let's just wait and see. Cherry says, me too. We are all too aware that they hang out behind the scenes. That's right. And Cherry says the schedule can come and go. We'll get the album and fan calls one way or the other. That's right. That's right. Just a bit later, but their health is more important than anything. Got that right. Yeah. Yes, Annika says, you did well so far. At Barba. Okay, I guess COVID is just stronger, of course, and is getting more contagious now. Yeah. And they're not being protected properly by the government, as you know, concerning COVID. So sadly, there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. The safest way is that I wish they can wear a mask all the time. I wish, but they don't. And also, that if they can mainly stay home, I wish, but then, they have to always go out to work all the time. And then they work out at a gym and like they assume that gym was safe. I want to assume the gym was safe too. They're always wearing a mask when they're working out, but you may never know. Yeah, one of them had COVID, had the virus in them, and never know. And then they probably went out to eat together thinking they were okay, right? But oh well, oh well, this is the consequence. So yeah, Ganzonica says exactly. Cherry says, my mom knows MX and I explained. That's so sweet. And she reassured me that Hyungwon will be fine and told me to pray. That's great. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. That's really great advice from your mom. Um, Barbara says, to be truthful, I worried every time I watched them interact with other idols on their radio shows. I worry every time too. Like, I try not to worry, of course, but every time I see them do anything with no mask on, with people around them, how could I not be worried? Okay. And then especially when a few days later, these people that they talked with no mask on say they tested positive for COVID. I'm like, you know, it's like it's just a matter of time COVID would get into their bodies, COVID it's really it's more easy to catch COVID than to not catch it. So it was just a matter of time. Yeah. Yeah. Um Sylvia says, yeah, she missed the comments. All good, girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. Big hugs to everyone. Good, good. Yeah, yeah. But I'm glad to have read it. Maybe that's how Sylvia knew. So, yeah, all good, girlfriend. Giazanika says, I feel you. Yeah, that's basically what I felt every time they met artists without wearing masks. Exactly. Yeah. And hugging and being so close with each other. Yeah, yeah. Like, I love seeing them on radio shows every week. I will miss Midnight Idol, 5 days a week, except, we had that break when they went to Jingle Ball. But man, seeing them 5 days a week was always nice. But yeah, so, but I was always worried for them though. It's like, what if they catch COVID while interviewing people? And then, worried about Hyungwon and Ju Honey when they interview people on there too. But anyways, yeah. So maybe it's kind of good if the radio shows do end, but sad at the same time. But yeah, but in my opinion, I think they caught COVID either from at the gym, hanging out with friends. I think that's a possibility, or from Starship staff or any other staff that they worked with while preparing for their comeback or other things, for their schedule. Those I think are a more higher possibility of where they caught COVID instead of at their radio show. So and that is something we can never like see that they are doing it properly. Hi, Minx Moon. Hi. Okay, she came an hour late. All good, girlfriend. And so, yeah, you probably stayed for a while, like hearing all of our conversations. But Minx Moon, as you know what's going on today. But hi again. Um, Lulu says, agreed, especially when they are not wearing masks. And Sherry says, thank you. And Gion Cut says hi. And then Minx Moon says, this. That her display name just got. Did it get longer? I don't know. Okay, anyways, but yeah, Minx Moon says hi, and then um. Okay, okay, yeah, and then you guys laughing, and then the emojis, and then Minyox Moon says, "Are we talking about Amin? Is that okay to say a real person's name? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But let's not use real people's names. Okay, okay. So like yeah. So I'll just yeah. Okay. Anyways, Barbara says yes, watching them hugging and being unmasked drove me crazy. Yep, same, same, same. Comeback was the last thing on my mind. Got that right. Got that right. Got that right. Like, I was accepting of them like, one thing at a time, going crazy, crazy until because they have to do everything before May, right? So they're like going like crazy. And I'm like, oh, surely I really hope everyone is taking care of themselves, not getting sick, not gonna catch COVID. I always worry about it. Always, even for the past 2 years, always worry about it. And then but then yeah, so if like these days when COVID cases like exponentially so super high, but they're still doing things like that, that was when I'm like, I think at this rate they are going to catch COVID soon if they're not being more careful. So that's always that always yeah drove me crazy, and just sadly made me accept that it was just a matter of time until they caught COVID. Yeah. um Anyways, yeah, yeah. So Gears on the Cut says, what would be the silver lining? What? What that would be? Yeah, yeah. If now MX and Wano release albums at the same time and go on music shows together, a very, 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 very rare silver lining, but would be very, very interesting if that silver lining does um so someone wrote on Fan Cafe, it's only a slash, right? Wait, I can show you guys. It's only a slash. Usually that's something IM does. Oh, can you see it? Yeah. Usually that's something IM does, but it could be anyone. Oh, wow. It was IM. Yeah, so it was IM. He decided to show us his selfie. Okay. Is this good timing, IM, of you doing this? So I'm a little okay, but then he also gave another selfie, and he wrote the text below that. He says so he just wrote this because um of how this week is Midnight Idol's final week. So I guess maybe many Monbes were writing on there's like we're so sad it's the last week, blah 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 blah. And so then he wrote It's still here. It's still here. You know, Midnight Idol is still here. It's okay. But I think to accurately translate that from Korean to English is like it's like it's like you guys know it's still here. You know, Midnight Idol. We have 4 days left. You know, you guys know it's still here. It's okay. So you know, he's just trying to console the fans that you know, don't be so sad about it. But that's kind of not very good timing. Like I personally think it's more concerning about Hyungwon right now, not about Midnight Idol ending. Like you know, of course I mentioned it because I am sad as well that Midnight Idol is ending, but if fans are more sad about Midnight Idol ending than Hyungwon catching COVID, I don't know what to say. Okay, it's okay, whatever, whatever. Whatever, okay, whatever, it's okay. No, it's not okay, but I mean, it's just, you know, just, you know, people are just gonna think what they wanna think, but, I still don't feel secure at all that this is really the end of COVID for MX or Wano. Like, I think this is, we're still on this rocky path right now, and I don't think it's getting smoother anytime soon. So, if people are just not gonna, think that, we're in the all clear, anyways, okay. Sadly, that was not a fun thing to read right now from Fan Cafe, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, I just want to yeah. Let's keep going. Anyways, the silver lining. Yeah, yeah. Gams Unicode saying the silver lining. I mean, wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't that be interesting? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I mean, the silver lining that happened to Wano because Gravity caught COVID. I mean, it's sad to think about. You know, I'm still very, you know, it's very unfortunate that all of Gravity caught COVID. But in hindsight, because of that, we were able to see Wano perform our music shows for a month, which was crazy. You know, so we'll see, who knows? Maybe will another silver lining happen again? I don't know. We'll wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara, I got your typo. And then Kian Zanaka says, probably. Okay, okay. A friend of that person, you know, of a talk like okay, so a friend of someone seems to have said she wished she could still have the fan call on her birthday. But I personally don't think that person would think that way. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I mean, I think it's understandable to think that way, but but it should not be the more important. Like that's I personally don't think it shouldn't be more important than Hyunwon just caught COVID and maybe other members might catch COVID too. But like if that's the only thing on her mind about like, oh no, the fan site won't be on my birthday anymore. You know, this is terrible. Like this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Then I'm gonna be like, are you joking me? You know, so I think it's okay to like be sad about it. That's okay because yeah, yeah, okay, you're missing out on a phone call on your birthday, but cry me a river. Okay, sorry to be kind of harsh, but like cry me a river. Okay, like you know, that's not the most important thing to talk about right now. So it depends on what kind of context it is. But like I wouldn't be surprised if like, you know, for someone to say that, but it should not be the most important thing right now. Yeah. Barbara says, that would be amazing fantasy, but amazing. Got that right. Miniers Moon says, I don't mind helping small accounts get into fan calls. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. To each their own. Okay, but not the big accounts who always get. And I think that that's good to hear. That's good to hear. When I go on Twitter, I usually only see like super big accounts do group orders. So it makes me think like is it you know why is it only these big ones? But like what about you know anyone else that does small ones to try to get into a fan call? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like Minhir's Moon, I do think that's fine, especially if these like people like they never got a chance to talk with them before and like I think that's a lot better. Of course, that's a lot better, but then, it just makes me curious, how can so many people wanna support a super big group order? Like, these people are famous for doing these group orders, and they always went into fan signs, but, like, for some reason, fans are okay to keep supporting them. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know, that kind of, like, bothers me, you know? I'm like, what I don't know, but then, again, there's just my personal opinion, right? But in general, I don't really wanna it depends on the person. Like if it's someone I'm really close with, you know, but it's not a stranger, you know. So like to each their own. Like if it's someone I'm really close with to help win into a fan site, yeah, I would like to help you. But a stranger though, I'm like, yeah, no, no. Like I would rather put that money towards me to win towards a fan sign, you know. So like my own money should be towards me. But yeah, but to each their own. Yeah, yeah. So just Yeah, that's why I don't really wanna say what exactly is right and wrong, but it's just my personal opinion. I'm like, it's kinda weird. Why would I give money to a person that always wins fan sites, but also, but why would I give them a chance to talk to my favorite singer, but not to me, you know? So that's just my logic about, so that's why I would never, yeah, do that. Yeah, Jonica says, "A girl can dream." Yeah, yeah, about 101 MX. Yeah, yeah. Um, Lulu says, yes, that she was selfish for tweeting that, which is probably the reason why her account is now private. Oh, oh dear. First off, why would she tweet that publicly? That's but I mean, those are her inner thoughts that she wanted to say and she didn't think would be an issue. Oh well. Oh, well, she has to deal with the consequences, yeah. Um, Barbara says, "Well, I'll keep dreaming." Yeah, yeah. Meteor Moon says, "That person only started biasing Minhyuk because she thought he was least popular." Oh, 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 oh. Oh, really? Oh, like, ugh, I don't wanna judge fans, okay? We're all the same, we're all Mondays, but of course, like, we all have our different thoughts about lots of things, but that's really, really, I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, so like guys, let's not take these as true. I don't know if it's true, but like a fan started biasing Minhyuk because she thought he was least popular and is easiest to get into his fan calls. So that's the only reason that she wanted to bias. But I'm sure she does love him, right? I'm sure she does love him, right? Um but that reason to bias him because of that reason is yeah, yeah. I mean, personally for me, that's really that's really I don't know what to say about that because I cannot relate. Of course, I can never relate to that. But like also I don't know if I could how I would feel if one of my friends thinks this way. I don't know how I would feel about that. So yeah. Yeah, there are lots of different Wonbibas out there. They all don't think like us, as you guys know. So yeah. Lulu says another Monbibit retweeted it and then the hate rain came. Why would someone retweet that? But unless that person was thinking, "Oh my gosh, why did this person say that?" and then retweeted it and then yeah, I don't know. Okay. Um Gianzonica says, yes, is it the knowing? Is it the seeing? Is it the dreaming? Stop it. But thanks for the little humor. Yes, yes. She says, sorry, couldn't resist. Yeah, it's all good, girlfriend. Thanks for a little humor, in this sad life. It's all good. Um, Jerry says, what? That's a weird reason to bias someone. I agree. I agree. Minor Smooth says, and that person uses geos to get in, right? Right. She's not really using her own money. Yeah. And said that Mondos who don't get into the fan calls are weak. And she mocked Mondos who cannot afford albums. Hmm. So as you guys know, there are fans that, you know, that are not nice. Yeah, yeah. So I personally think this is not nice to say, but for some reason she wanted to say that. Um I yeah. Yeah, so I mean, so based on these people who do geos, and it's like mainly because they say they want to help people, but it's mainly because to get into these fan calls, right? And so I think to begin with, given she's a fan that is so obsessed with getting into fan calls, because I want to assume like she gets in multiple times, right? So she always does geos, and I assume like always gets into fan signs, and so that's her main priority of being a fan, and so that's why she would think more important than Hyunwon catching COVID is that she would be sad about not being able to do a fan sign. Yeah. So that's just the way she is. That's the way she wants to live her fandom life and hope that she keeps her opinions to herself. Like, how could you not know that's not nice to say? But yeah, yeah. So anyways, these fans are out there. Yeah. Minhyuk Smooth says she also said Shawnee was boring. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so I've said this before. I've said this before, but I know that they exist. Okay, I've said this before, but if you like a member in Monster X and you like Monster X in general, right? But then if you say suddenly, "Oh, but I don't really like this guy," or I don't really, or this guy's blah blah, because I did meet someone where like, she's been a Monbebe way longer than me. So I met her after I became a Monbebe, and she was always been a Monbebe. So I met her and like I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so nice to meet a fellow Monbebe, and like, talking about all these things and stuff with each other. But then, I assume she loved the whole group, but then she for some reason does not like Wano and Minhyuk, and I was like, "Why?" I was like, "What?" So, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just I could not see her in the same way anymore knowing that she really does not like them. Like, not in the sense of like, "Oh, I'm just not interested in them." It's more in the sense of like, she really doesn't care about them, and I'm just like, but they're in this group that you say is your favorite group. But like, she has her favorite members, but there are members in the group that she really does not care for. And I'm just like, yeah, yeah, it just confuses me. It just confuses me. Like, it's okay that you don't really like someone. Like, I've said this before. I'm not attracted to Hyungwon, but I think he is so handsome. Okay, but like, that's why he can never be ultimate bias for me. But I still love him a lot. Like, even though it's a different love than how I love Gion and Wano. But I never dislike anyone. That's the thing. I don't dislike any MX member. I really am ultimate bias OT7, as you guys know. So yeah, um, even with like different love skill with everyone. But yeah, but then to meet someone who like really, really doesn't like a member or doesn't care about them, that's when I'm like, I don't know. It's like, can I really call you as a Monbe with me? Like, are we really seeing in the same, same perspective? And yeah, so anyway, so this fan saying that Shanu is boring, I think that's probably just in a sense, um, not really caring about him. It's like, he's boring, so you're not interested in him. Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. But do you still love him as an MX member? I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, let's be honest, sometimes Shanu is not that interesting, and that's okay. That's okay. But I think when he's not interesting and boring, I think he's hilarious. But that's just me. I don't know why I find it hilarious, but maybe it's because I love him so much. So like I admit, of course, you guys agree with me too, right? He is not like super funny and interesting, but because he's not super funny and interesting, that makes him funny. So, but that's just me. Okay, yeah, of course, that's just me, and I want to assume you guys agree with me. But like, yeah, like some people they don't think that's funny, and like they think he's a boring guy, and I'm just like, okay, but but seriously, why, what? Okay, anyways, let's just move on. Okay, let's just move on. Lulu says she sounds like a princess. Yeah, sounds like it to me too. Yeah. Minix Moon says exactly, and then Lulu says she saw the tweet as well. Oh my gosh. And then Minix Moon says, we have a whole mess here in conversations. Yeah, poor me. Yeah, yeah. When she gets to the comments, it's all good, guys. I knew I was gonna be delayed, but yeah, these are all things to talk about regardless. Yeah, so all good, guys. But yeah, don't worry about me. And Barbara says MX has spoken the dreaming. I know. Minix Moon says Sean is hilarious. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Um. Yeah, but if some people don't like his humor, then whatever. Whatever. Um, where did I leave off? Uh-oh. Where did I leave off? Okay, here I am. Okay, Gierzonica says, yes, now we know what they meant. Okay, okay. Gierzonica says, I can't really remember the conversation, but it's all good. Okay, and then Gierzonica says, here's a shocker from her. What? She didn't have time to watch Gihyun's latest behind the scenes or Shonu Eo. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. But she'll definitely watch them as soon as she can. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, guys, I'm sure there are many things from MX that I didn't watch before because I forgot about them. But it's okay if I don't see it. Like it happens. But like yeah, yeah, but like yeah, don't ever feel bad about it. It's okay. But I feel like, given your game bias, you should watch that video. And I assume, you're into yeah, we haven't seen Sean in a while, so of course you want to see that Sean new video. So yeah, just whenever you can go watch it. It's all good. Yeah. Um Barbara. Barbara, I know. She's Shawnee Bice, by the way. She says, sorry to butt in, but someone called him boring. Hmm. But let's be real, guys. To some people, he is boring. And it's okay. They don't agree with us. So they can hit the road. All right. They can hit the road. No love to Shawnee, but we can love Shawnee more. It's all good. Yeah, yeah. Um, Sarah says, I'm joining you in the dreaming. And then Cherry says, It's okay. Yeah, watch it when you want to. Exactly. Yeah. Cherry says, someone called Shanu boring. Why? Yeah, for what reason? Shanu isn't even active right now. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, Zonica, so I really want to stay in chat. It's all good, girlfriend. But Sally, she has some adulting to do. It's okay, girlfriend. Given the time it is in your time zone, you will catch us on the next live. It's all good, girlfriend. But yeah, hopefully in the next live we have happy things to talk about. I hope so, but I don't know. But yeah, Zonica, see you next time. It's okay. Um, she says, please all stay safe. Yeah, yeah. And try not to worry too much about the MX guys. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So bye, Karen's see you next time. And she says, hugs to you all and bye bye. Yes, thanks again for joining. And yeah, hopefully see you next time when hopefully things feel better. Yeah. Um, Lulu says favorite moment for me in Gion behind the scenes was when Gion showed Hyungwon his tattoos and he laughed in his face. I love that too. I can't remember my favorite moment, but that was definitely one of the moments I loved. But I loved all the moments where he was wearing his purple shirt. Oh my gosh, like just I can't handle him in that purple shirt. So, anyways, yeah. So most of it he was in a purple shirt. But yeah, I really like that part because like yeah, seeing that Hyungwon's reaction was to laugh at it. I really like it because I wonder when I'm in that situation, I think I would laugh about it too because it's not normal to see that on Gihyun. It's like oh my gosh, like this, and I personally hope he doesn't get cat tattoos, but it's his body, he could do what he wants. But like I'm just not into tattoos in general. But like yeah, seeing that and like yeah I personally would laugh at it too, and so I'm glad that also Gion was laughing about it too, so it's just them being them, and I'm really glad they have that humor together. Yeah. um um uh, Barbara says thanks, and then Lulu says she's also peeved Gion seeing Hyungwon's face. Oh, I know, I know that part. Yeah, yeah, Gion seeing Hyungwon's face on the snack truck containers. Yeah, I mean, can we like how is that not surprising? Of course, Hyungwon would do that. So yeah, I thought that was very fun. Lulu says bye, and then Barbara says take care. Cherry says, "Yeah, bye and take care." And then Minhyuk's Moon says, she called Shanu boring. That fan called Shanu boring. Who knows why? I honestly don't know. No, I've been a Monbebe since All In. So yeah, Minhyuk's Moon has been around for a while, Monbebe, and he's never been boring. I'm glad you guys say that. I'm glad you guys say that. But yeah, I go up like can you guys like see it objectively? Like some people could see him as boring, like which is okay. Okay, which is okay. But we are definitely like true Monbebs, in my opinion, that anything that Shonu does, I think is hilarious. Okay. Like it's just that's just how he is. Like, I'm very thankful that even though he doesn't do a lot of like interesting things, but I think he's hilarious no matter what. So but yeah, yeah, yeah. Just thought to, of course, that opinion does exist that they think Shonu is boring. But if you call yourself a monbebe, saying Shonu is boring, that's just very, very, very unusual to me. Minersman says bye, and then Barbara says, he's the sweetest and funniest bear, you know it. Cherry says, I don't understand how Shanu can be boring. Okay, all good, all good. So, sure, a bit silent, yeah, and reserved. That's yeah, yeah, but boring, not by a long shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then, as you just said, silent and reserved. Some people would see that as boring. That's the thing. And so, yeah, but yeah, I guys, as fellow Monbes, I'm glad you guys are, yeah, don't, yeah, again, yeah, good to hear. Excuse me. Cherry says, he's new bear. Yeah, seems normal, but just as much of a crackhead as the others. You got that right. Meaner Smith says exactly. He's absolutely adorable and has always had lots to offer. Exactly. He was so much more quiet and reserved back in the day. Yes, indeed he was, but he's never been boring. Again, you guys are just true one bibs. I love to see it. Minix Moon says, I feel like I just came here and caused drama. It's okay, it's okay. She says she started. No, 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 no. I just had no idea what was the topic and just heard the fan call thing. It's okay. I welcome all kinds of conversations, all kinds of topics. I do think this is something like this should be something to talk about. Yeah, like just for everyone to know that these fans do exist out there. So but also just very interesting to hear you guys' opinions and stuff. And also, yeah. Barbara says so right, and then Lulu says Shawnu's awkwardness makes him so adorable. Got that right, girlfriend. If you don't see that, you're not human. Yeah, yeah, or you're just not a fan. Like just some people, just okay, that's just him. But like as you guys know, like as a K-pop star, you have to have like a big personality. But then Shawnu is not like that, and like that's why some people would not be interested in him. But true fans, us true fans, we know that he's I still consider him one of the most funniest members in the group, and yeah, that's why I've always liked him. Um, Cherry says, "No, it's fine. We are friends and we can talk about anything and everything." Got that right, girlfriend. Barbara says, "No worries. You just brought us info." Exactly. Yeah. And Lulu says, "You have added more insight into the conversation." That's right. And then Kami, hi, Kami. She says, "Hi, everyone. She just got back from classes, but we are still talking about sad things though. But I hope you're doing okay. How are you, girlfriend?" Um, Minux Moon says, "I lurk around on Twitter for info." Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Minux Moon says, "Also, when Minyuk has said to her, what? Okay, so to that fan, okay, so Minyuk has said to her, no, what? Like, what, really? Minyuk said to her to not try for fan calls again? Why? Why would he say that? Um, so Minyuk's Moon saw one clip, and Minyuk looked so awkward in the call, and he's never awkward. What? No, okay, so I for sure each member in MX, including Wano, they have fans they see all the time. Usually they are fan sites, or usually they are really, really, really big fans of his. Like I see them on Twitter sometimes. Like they get into every fan site, every video call of his, and he always looks happy talking to him. At least it seems that way because no matter what, this fan, he knows this fan is a big fan of his, and then would always keep saying, like, "Oh, nice to see you again. Like, how you doing, Bo?" Just talk happily, and that's his job. As you guys know, that's just him doing his job. But did he actually say to that person, "Don't try fan calls again"? I can't imagine why would he say that. Why would he say that? Like it didn't just come up out of nowhere. Maybe they were talking about something, and then he said like, "Oh, like you shouldn't try for fan calls anymore because it's too expensive." Like that would make more sense to me if he said something like that. "It's so expensive. Yeah, yeah, you don't need to try for fan calls anymore." But then that's weird for him to say as a singer because you would always want to get fans money. Okay, but then Minhyuk is a very nice guy. Like maybe he doesn't think that way, but in general, any K-pop singer to say, "Don't try for fan calls again," that's kind of unheard of. So, can Minhyuk Moon explain more about this? I'm very curious about this. Sherry says hi at Kami, and then Lulu says, "Love you, Minhyuk, for keeping it real and checking her privilege." But I'm still very concerned, though. I find it as a concern because that's really, really unheard of for a K-pop singer to say. So, Barbara says, "Wow, I would have scurried away after that." Cherry says, "Never seen our sunshine being awkward." And okay, Minhyuk Moon says, "If I'm not completely mistaken, it was also her call where Minhyuk was checking his phone." No, Minhyuk was checking his phone, but not at her. I just know it was on the same day, but don't remember for sure. Okay, okay, okay. So her memory is still fuzzy, but for real, he really did say that, and then he also was not even giving her his full attention. He was checking her phone during the fan call when it's only like 2 minutes long, but he was not focused and talking with her during any of those seconds. That's unheard of. So like Minhyuk Moon, this is unheard of. Like for real, this really happened. Um, um. Minhyuk Moon says same. And then Cherry says, "I have never known Minhyuk looking at his phone while doing a fan sign." None of them should. That's like no K-pop singer should ever do that unless they want to show something from their phone or something or write down something. Oh no. So guys, I is writing on private messages right now. He rarely writes on private messages. Why is he doing this? He just posts on Fan Cafe and now into private messages. I'll let you guys know what is he writing about. Oh, it was loading, but now I guess it's okay. Okay. He says, "It's okay, it's okay." I assume he's still talking about Midnight Idol. He's like, "It's okay, it's okay." Um, okay. He said, "The things I wanted to say, like he couldn't say it, and so he said tomorrow he's doing the Midnight Idol by himself. He said tomorrow he will say it." Um, mm, I don't know what he means by that, so I'll just skip that. It's not a super important sentence he's saying there anyway. And then the next thing is like he's like the next thing he's saying is that there is still time left. Slowly. Um, no, sorry, that's not slowly. Sorry, what I misread it. Sorry. So what does that word mean? Um, Um, that means, like, thoroughly, carefully, but then could also mean slowly and unhurriedly, or also taking one's time. Okay, that's probably a better, translation. So he said, "There is still time left, so, take your time." Yeah, take your time, like, don't rush it. Yeah, so don't rush it. My you like my sp you know that you like my speed, right? So I think his speed, he means, like, I don't know, like his speed and, like, like how he's usually kinda slow. Maybe he means that. And then he says, "So then please wait and, what? I don't know what that means." He said, "Stop something, something, something." What does that mean? 줄 읽게요? Is that in the dictionary? Yeah, just as I don't wanna misinterpret anything. Um, oh, 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 okay, like, I will lessen something? Or is it like standing in line? So this word means different things, so that's why I can't guess what he's trying to say. So, like, it could mean standing in line or lessening something. So I don't know what he's saying. I know. Sorry, guys. My Korean's not perfect. And then he ends by saying, "I love you. See you. Let's see each other tomorrow." Okay. Um, I hope he's fine. So yeah. So none of them are mentioning about Hyungwon. Um, but yeah, but he's only talking about just trying to console the fans about Midnight Idol ending. So that's all he was talking about. Nothing about Hyungwon. And then he posts a new selfie of his. Yeah, that's another selfie of his. Um, I don't know. I find it a bit weird. None of them wants to mention about Hyungwon or about their own health. I don't know. Okay, I just think it's just very very weird. Why is I am doing this? But okay, yeah. So that's all from his private messages. I want to believe he's not gonna update anymore after that selfie. Um, um, oh, Barbara says, "I think it's close to stalking, if you ask me. I wanna believe that. I wanna believe, but the thing is, I know this with Gion's, video calls and fan signs. Like, I see on Twitter whenever anyone posts about their video calls with him, it's always the same people all the time. So I'm like, does Gion ever wanna say to them, you shouldn't apply anymore?" I can't imagine he would do that. He's basically telling them, don't spend money on me anymore, but like their job is to make money by talking with the fans. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, not only Minhyuk, all the members, they always see the same people all the time. So I don't know why Minhyuk, for this particular fan, why to say to that fan, don't apply anymore. That's wild to me. Um but anyways, close to stalking. Yeah, it is kind of like not really stalking, but I feel like the fans that always wants to talk to them all the time, is that they want to develop a relationship with them, but not like romantic relationship, but like to like be like, oh, we're friends, like we talk with each other like total time, 2 minutes each fan side. Maybe they talk total times like 15 minutes. It's like we are totally like super close friends now, and like I want this singer to like always remember me, and like that we have this connection. Like, I feel pretty sure. I'm like, why else would you want to do a fan sign multiple times? You want to keep this connection, and like you can never ask the singer for their personal phone number. So the only way that you could keep in touch with them is through a fan sign. But you have to spend thousands of dollars to keep in touch with this friend of yours. Is that even a relationship? But if that's what they want to spend on and live their life as, okay, go ahead. But yeah, I can't say it's stalker. It's just they are, in my opinion, kind of a fantasy thinking that you can have a relationship with the singer like this. But all fans, I wish all fans, I want to assume, at least the ones that don't talk with the singers often, is that when you get a chance to video call with your favorite singer, it should be treated as like, I really like you a lot because I'm your fan and I just want to say these things, or like you say these things, just don't think much about it. It's just a great opportunity to finally talk with my favorite singer. But the fans who are kind of delusional, thinking that, oh, I'm gonna have this like close like relationship with the singer because, oh my gosh, he remembers me, even though the last time we saw each other was like I don't know, whatever, like a couple months ago. Like, I mean, of course he would remember you. Okay. It's like sometimes I'm still kind of shocked. Like, do the MX guys remember me? I was like, I think they have weirdly really good memories. Okay. But I don't want to think like the reason they remember me is because they want to develop a relationship with me. I mean, I feel like their job as a singer, they should try to remember their fans whenever they can see and talk with them, you know? So I think that's again just them doing their job. So like should I really feel touched that they're just doing their job, you know? So anyways, yeah, with my experience with the fan sites, as you guys know, it like just makes me think about these things. So, but anyways, yeah. So I just we should never be thinking too much about fan calls, okay? And so wanting to do them multiple times is like you must have a purpose, okay? That because you're no longer thinking of it as like being a fan, like talking with your favorite singer. You are definitely looking for something more, and it seems to me like a having a close friendship. So, anyways, just people will do what they want to do, and they want to spend thousands of dollars on that. That's your life. All right. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Sarah says I am just posted. Wow, I that was like 30 minutes ago. Oh, right now it's Hyungwon time. Hyungwon time, 1:15. I hope you're okay. It's also my mom's time, but yeah, thinking of Hyungwon as always. Um, Boris says he's trying to perk us up. I guess. Just I find it interesting why no one is mentioning about Hyungwon. At least, whenever there were times where like, um oh, but then this is the first time though in MX, in our fandom life, with these guys. This is the first time someone caught COVID, right? So that, in the past, it's like, oh, guys, don't worry, I'm in quarantine, but I'm still negative. Don't worry, guys, like I'll be okay. But yeah, but of course, they were being honest, like they were okay because they're in quarantine. But I was like, yeah, don't worry, guys, yeah, I'll be okay. But then now, yeah, Hyungwon is positive. Maybe it's not being honest, saying like he is okay. He actually is not okay because he got positive. So like yeah, so maybe that's why none of them were mentioning it. But I would like to be reassured of like, he is okay, right? But then again, he did catch COVID. So he technically is not okay. So maybe we have to wait until he does feel okay, and then hopefully they will update us about his about how he's doing. Yeah. Um Minix Moon says, that was the first time for her too. That's why I remember it. Wow, wow. I was so shocked because he doesn't ignore fans. I'm shocked about that too. But the thing is, doesn't that person still want to talk to Minhyuk in future fan calls? So like, even though he said that to her, but she still applies to his fan calls, right? So unless I don't know, that's still crazy to me that Minhyuk really say that to a fan, and then why would that fan still want to talk with him? Um, Cherry says, "I am is a sweetheart." That's right. Minix Moon says, "I will now be quiet. Don't be quiet. I'm very curious about the rest. I hope you heard my questions and I hope you answered me." Um, Barbara says, "I think he meant well." Okay. Cherry says, "I know he's a sweet person trying to make us feel better." Oh, about I am. Okay, okay. I am. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's trying to make the people feel better about Midnight Idol ending. That's the thing, but he doesn't mention about anything regarding COVID though. So yeah. Um, Barbara says, "Oh no, we're here to chat each other for not just tea chatting." Yeah, yeah. Like again, like yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about talking whatever you guys want to talk about. Minix Moon says, that bothers me too, but I think many think, oh, big GO, so I have better chances with bias photo cards. Oh, I didn't think about that. So interesting. So interesting. So interesting. But as you guys know, my job is my case shopper. I mean, also Creatine Entertainment Group is also my company and my job, but right now I'm still mainly doing my case shopper work. But like shopping for people and going through the process, like getting the items and then packing it, shipping it, it's a lot of work. I'm sure you guys are aware of it, right? And so, I charge the prices that I charge because like surely people understand it is a lot of work. And so the thought of like doing a geo, right, is like you're getting all these items and then you have to, split up everything and like pack everything. And then you have to make sure like everything is sent to the right address and nothing is mixed up. Like that is so much work, but these people do it for free. And the thing that they get from it is a fan call and a signed album. And I'm like, to me, in my opinion, that is not worth all that work. That's like days of work, and the only thing I get out of it is a fan call and a signed album. Even if it's Gihyun, that is not worth it for me. Not worth it for me at all. And so, um, a little bit can't believe that for these geos that they really think that's really worth it. Like, I guess so because they're not spending their own money, so maybe that's why they really think that's worth it. But for me personally, days of work when the only things I get, are with my favorite singer, but yeah, that's not worth it for me. So anyway, so that's why I really but I can understand, to some people that is worth it for them. But for me personally, I just can't fathom going through that much work, and yeah, and the payoff is like nothing basically, in my opinion. It's not worth it. But anyways, yeah, but that makes sense that why big geos do get lots of people, because they only care about the things that they want. Like they don't care that they're gonna help a person win to a fan sign. They get it cheaply, and so regardless, I geos in general, they all benefit, right? They all benefit, except you are trusting this person who is gonna be winning this fan con signed out, and that they will ship everything to you correctly. That's also a risk, isn't it? Like, these people could like back out at any moment, but surely they won't, so that they could keep doing fan signs. There's no way they would ever back out, right? Or scam people. That's what I mean. But yeah, man, just what a crazy what's the word I'm looking for? Just I'm definitely cannot. I just cannot ever think that that is worth it for me. That's all I have to say. Bara says, "Is sleazy the word you were looking for, Chrissy?" I can't remember what I said. Was sleazy? Sleazy? Oh, like describing who? Describing, sorry, Barbara. Like remind me, what was I talking about? Sarah says that person herself tweeted. She tweeted that herself. Like I can't understand why she wanted why she would want to tweet that. So about thinking. Oh wait, yeah, about thinking Minyo is less popular. At first, biasing Shanu for thinking he is hot, okay, but dropping him fast for thinking he is boring. Oh my. I don't know what to say. Like, of course these fans exist. This is like a very, very shallow type of thinking. Okay. It really is. It really is. And that you fall in love with a guy because he's less popular so that you could have more chances to talk with him in person. Um, okay. Um, I think that person doesn't really know their heart. Like I think you don't really love that person if you really could bias a singer based only on that. Like I legit can never ever change my ultimate bias, who is Gian. As you guys know, like Wano almost he almost did, but of course couldn't. Okay. Like my heart is my heart, and like who I like and who I find attractive. Like seriously, I can never change my ultimate bias of Gian. Like even though I love all seven members, yeah, I just can't. I just can't. And so like yeah, it makes me think for that kind of person, like just not super in love with a person, but just picking the one that's easiest for her because she can easily change her heart at any moment. And okay, so be it. Those people exist. Yeah. Yeah, but we definitely don't relate with that. Yeah, I know what you guys are saying. Yeah, we definitely don't think like that, but these people exist. Yeah. Um Cherry says, I don't like this person. Delarian says, I need a hug. Why do I need a hug? Why? Wait, or are you talking about someone else, Delarian? But thank you for the hug. But but thank you. Yeah, but I'm okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, Lorelai, hi Lorelai, how's it going? She says she's getting ready for school. Yes, girlfriend, we're all sad. We're still all sad, and that's why I'm doing this live. But yeah, but she says, how can people think like that? I know, Lorelai. But how are you, girlfriend? I hope everything's okay with you, and talk with us about anything. Cherry says, I dislike her more and more. Yeah, yeah. Um, Lorelai says, people who are narcissists. That's right. Only think of their own feelings and no one else's. You are exactly right. It's just a selfish and ugly way of thinking. Yeah, yeah. And some these people, they can't change the way they think. Yeah, and just like I keep saying, guys, like I can't say that, I wish all these people would disappear. They're never gonna disappear. They're always gonna exist, and just we have to accept that, we have to get along. We all have to get along. We don't have to like them. I don't want to be friends with this person, but as Monbibis, we should all try and get along, of course. But yeah, but I definitely don't want to be friends with someone who thinks opposite of me about MX guys, even though this person is a Monbibit. But yeah. Um Oh, yeah, and then she's off to school now. "Okay, Lorelai, you just joined for a little bit, but I don't know if you saw me talk anyways, have fun at school. Stay safe, girlfriend, and yeah, talk to you later." Um, Sarah says, "Understandable and same," and then Cherry says, "Yeah," and then Sarah says, "Even the members say Shanu is a funny guy." Yes, that's because they love Shanu, as you guys know. The thing is, he is effortlessly adorable and funny. I love that the most about him. He's not trying to be funny, but he's being funny. Yeah, I really like that about him. I'm so sorry, guys. Not I'm not breathing at all. Actually, okay. So OT7 says, "Oh, TS7, happy to see you here. Hi, hi." She just joined now. Yeah, yeah. And I think I should go soon, by the way. It's like 1:25, almost IM time. But yeah, I should go soon, guys. So yeah, any ending comments and I'll try to wrap it up. Yeah, so she's just joining. Shonu is hilarious and so genuine. I know, right? And what you see is his true self. That's right. That's what I love the most about him. He is not faking it. That's who he really is. But I love it. Yeah, yeah. Um, Always, always, yes. His mukbang has her laughing. Me too, girlfriend. He is never awkward on stage. Also, exactly right. And she adores him. Couldn't agree more. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. And yeah, just yeah. Some people that, they just if they are not a fan, they don't see the charms of Shanu, then they're not a fan. Whatever, yeah. Um Cherry says Shanu is funny because he is so genuine and just oh 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 oh. Oh, what where did I leave off? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay. Okay, Cherry says, yeah, Shonu is funny because he is so genuine and just unknowingly naturally funny. Exactly. Yeah. And Sarah says, exactly. I love that about him so much. Got that right. And then Minyox Moon says, I haven't seen the clip, but I saw many people talk about the clip. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have all the info. Okay, okay. So we can't say for sure this happened, but given I want to believe, yeah, there's no way someone would make this up, right? But I still think that's really really unheard of for any K-pop singer, and especially I mean Minhyuk, as we know, yeah, he does keep it real sometimes, but just as a K-pop singer to say that to a fan during a video call, like she paid so much money to have this video call with him, right? And then in those few seconds, either he's looking at his phone or says to her, "Don't apply to my video calls anymore." That's unheard of, so that's why I still have a hard time believing it, but, I can imagine he would say this to a sasaeng. You guys know what like, that's legit a stalker fan, okay? So a fan that, like, calls him or texts him, I can imagine him saying that to a stalker fan, which he should, but then, but if this person is not a stalker fan, then, that yeah, that's just very, very concerning in my opinion, yeah. Um, where was I? Okay, here I am. Minx Moon says, "I saw the phone clip." Um, okay, she saw the phone clip herself. Okay, so it did happen. Okay, so it did happen, right? Because you saw it yourself. But she doesn't remember whose call it was. Okay, 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 okay. So we don't know who exactly is the person he was talking with. So I personally want to believe he was talking to a fan that was a stalker fan, and then probably not that girl that we are talking about beforehand about her saying that the fan saying on her birthday, right? That's the girl. So anyways, so yeah, so we don't know who this person is, but I want to believe if Minhyuk does say that to a video call, like it has to be towards a fan that he really doesn't like, and it's like, stop coming to my video calls. That's the only reason I could think of why who would say that. So I can't imagine he would say that to that regular fan, who thinks Shonu is boring, right? Right. That's who I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same person. So, but yeah, but with that video call, I want to assume it's probably a different person. Yeah. Um, I hope I made sense. Did I make sense? But anyways, yeah. So anyways, I think they're two different people now. Okay. Lulu says, I am posting is not troubling for her. Okay, okay. At least he is communicating to us. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And then as I just mentioned before, maybe they don't want to mention anything about Hyungwon because it's quite a serious topic, which it is, And so yeah, so I think maybe that's why. So yeah, so it's okay. I'm thinking on a brighter side. So Lulu, thank you for saying that I am posting those things because most people are sad about Midnight Idol ending, but that should not be more important than Hyungwon, in my opinion. But to each their own. So yeah, so he was just consoling the fans. Yeah. Um, Barbara says, I like Shawnee's awkwardness. Got that right. Okay, I'm just always shocked whenever I see the MX guys post now, but someone just posted on Fan Cafe based based on this text, the title, I don't know who it could be. It's Minhyuk. Are you watching us, Minhyuk? Okay, so I don't know what he could be saying. So his message on Fan Cafe, he says not not late. So we will meet not late. Okay, so that is not correct English grammar. So I think what he's saying. Okay, don't take me as fact. I think he's saying, since the comeback album is delayed, I think he's saying we will meet each other not too late. So I think he's saying, even though the album comeback is delayed, it's not gonna be too late. I mean, given they're going to Germany and USA next month, I want sorry, not next month, in May. So 'cause right now it's still March. Sorry, in May, mid-May. Yeah, that's why I want to think it's not gonna be that much delay. So I want to believe that's what he's saying. And then the next comment after that, he says, um, in a bit, like in like very soon. I think that's a better translation. Very soon, I will appear. Okay. So hold on. Maybe he's not talking about the comeback albums because he's saying wait, but he's not no, that grammar he's using is saying himself. So very soon I will appear. And so um maybe he's saying a variety show. Sorry guys, like I should have just read the whole thing first. And so maybe it could mean the comeback album, maybe, or maybe it could mean like something Minhyuk did on his own. Yeah. So yep, this is why Korean is a tricky language. It could have multiple meanings. So yeah, but those are my guesses as to what he could mean by that. But kind of interesting. They're suddenly posting on social media now. Yeah, and just I'm still concerned about Hyungwon. I can't help but think, is Hyungwon okay? I want to believe he's okay, but I'm still I'm still not, I'm still sad. I'm still sad. Like nothing can really cheer me up from this. But I saw Cherry send me something. So before I leave, yeah, I'll see your DMs, Cherry, and then we'll go. Um mm, where did I leave off? Yeah. Wait. Okay. Um Okay, yeah. Barbara says, I like Shawnu's awkwardness and when not dancing, got that right, and how he encourages the members to shine and he stays in the background. You got that right, girlfriend. He's not full of himself. That got that right, girlfriend. He is one of the most unique K-pop singers I've ever seen. I have never seen any other K-pop singer like Shawnu, and that's just. But everything about him is in a positive way. That's the thing. Like it's so entertaining, so positive. Like Shawnu is awesome. Yeah. Barbara says that person. Okay, wait. Okay. So this person that we were talking about who, said Shonen was boring, like Minhyuk said to her, don't come to my fan calls anymore. Are you guys sure? Because like she's not a stalker, right? Because she's a foreign fan, right? She's not in Korea, right? So, right? Um, right? She's not in Korea, right? Um, Yeah, because she's not in Korea, like, I can't understand why Minhyuk would tell her, "Don't call me anymore." Like, "Don't come to my fan signs anymore." Um, um, so Lulu says, "People why people run geos must not have full-time jobs." I want to believe that. Maybe they're mainly students? Maybe? If you're a student, I can imagine you have lots of free time to do that, yeah. But having a full-time job and running a huge geo, that's, is that even possible? Yeah, is it? I mean, you could, but you would die. Not literally die, but like you would really overwork yourself. That's what I mean. Lots of overworking. Yeah, and you're not even getting paid for it. So I mean, yeah. So Lulu says who, not why. Yeah, okay. People who run. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Mini Spoon says no, they're the same person. Okay. Now, guys, this is making me so confused. This makes me so confused, then because that person, she doesn't live in Korea, right, guys? Why would Minhyuk say to her, "Don't come to my fan calls anymore," when she's not in Korea? Does that make sense? Why would he say that to her? Um, now I can't make sense of it. Like, why would he say that? So that's why I'm still very bothered by this. In my opinion, I'm still bothered by this. Like, why would any K-pop singer say that to a fan unless like this fan is like calling you, like texting you, but I don't think she is, right? So what could she have done to, um Lulu says, did Minhyuk not say that idols are human beings? He always says this. Yeah, yeah. Not only him, the other MX guys, they're like, oh, I'm only human, like blah, blah. They usually say things like that. So that fan clearly rubbed Minhyuk the wrong way. Okay. Someone who might have treated another member badly, like Shanu, and he saw it, maybe? Maybe. Did she really do something that terrible? Um, Sylvia says, I used to think Shonu was scary, all good girlfriend, because her first impression of him was in Shootout. He was kind of scary. No lie, no lie. Yes, yes, yes. And then and she wasn't a Monbebe yet until the moment she was in between becoming a Monbebe. She saw Nolhada and then Shonu Focus, got that right, girlfriend. Shonu Focus fan cam, and that let her heart down, and eventually he became your bias. Love it. Love it. Now I assume you love all sides of Shano, even when he's like super powerful and a little bit scary. But then, as you know, he's super lovable and he's super funny. I think after that, once you realize, oh my gosh, he's not a very scary guy anymore, then you start to fall in love with everything about him, right, girlfriend? I want to assume that because that should be normal. Okay, that should be normal. But I mean, you're not alone. Like when I first saw Monster X in Hero, I thought Juhani did look kind of scary. Like I know Juhani he knows about himself. Like, on first when you first see him, like he's kind of like this scary looking guy. Like I don't know why he looks scary. I don't know. Like I was just yeah, when I first saw him, I was just like, "Oh, yeah." It's a little bit, I don't know, like, intimidating? I think that's better than scary. I think I was just intimidated. Yeah, I was just intimidated by him, but then after knowing Jew Honey, he's the kindest, sweetest little bundle of joy, as you guys know, and a genius who can do anything, and so, yeah. So, never this is very good lesson. Never judge a book by its cover. Never, ever. Not a book, not a human. Never, never judge by the cover. Yeah, yeah. You always need to look into their heart. Yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. Minhyuk Smooth says, "Is Minhyuk?" I was very, very surprised. Minhyuk dropped by. Yeah, yeah. Because we were just talking about him. Yeah. Lulu says, "There's more than one Minhyuk stalker." I'm sure he does. There was a back in the day, Lulu. It was 2018, 2019, he posted on Fan Cafe saying, "These fans that are outside of our apartment, you guys are not fans. Go, go." He basically said, like, go. He said that on Fan Cafe. And then so it was yeah, so like stalkers, of course, yeah, they do. And then even one time in a V Live, he was checking his phone. He's like, these people, not fans, these people are calling me right now. Stop calling me. And so yeah, he of course does have his own stalker fans. Yeah, which is very unfortunate. I think all the MX guys do. I think they all do, including Wano, as you guys know. Um, Lulu says, "Oh, wait, wait, wait. I'm sorry. I missed Cherry's comment." Okay, Cherry says, "I believe Minhyuk wouldn't say anything like that if he didn't feel so uncomfortable." Yes, yes, yes. Or maybe she said something that rubbed him a really wrong way. That's the only way. That's the only way I could think as to why Minhyuk would say that to a fan. Yeah, yeah. So, I want like it has to be something super terrible. So I wonder what exactly did she do to make him say that? I'm very curious. Yeah, so yeah, but then isn't she still wanting to still talk to him though? Like she's not listening to him, right, guys? So what exactly, why is she not why is she not listening to him? Like is she just crazy then? So um um yeah, so Lulu, they have a music show appearance on April 8th. Is it in their schedule? So like the thing is if you guys remember they have that variety show that's on April 7th. Um but then a music show on April 8th? Yeah, let me just go into their schedule. Um, it's not in their schedule. It's not in their schedule. What's on April 8th? But then maybe we don't know if they're gonna do it on April 8th because who knows like how COVID's gonna affect them. So we have to wait and see. Sarah says maybe he will reveal what he was hiding from us soon. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he's just gonna reveal something that he was working on by himself. Yeah, maybe, and it's not about the comeback. Yeah, he's hinting about doing something many times. That's right. That's right. That's right. But one of them is the comeback. So one of them was preparing for the comeback. But I want to assume he's also doing some things by himself. Yeah. Um, Sarah says, "Oh, right, they have that show too." I almost what show on April 8th? Unless are you guys talking about the show on April 7th? Is that what you're talking about? Lulu says something to look forward to in the middle of all of this bad news. Yeah, yeah. So they pre-recorded that last week. You know, a part of me thinks, did they catch COVID from that music show? Not music show, that variety music show. Because just very weirdly, yeah, that was like a couple days ago. So yeah, I wonder. Um Mayor Spoon says, honestly, no idea. The tweet said he said it very politely. Okay, okay. But I know this person has, oh no, this person has big debts. Okay, big debt. That's better pronunciation. Big debts, and their rent was late. Oh no. So maybe she told that to Minhyuk. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's very nice of her to be so honest to him, but yeah, if you say to a singer, "Oh, because of, like, these fan sites or, whatever I'm doing, like, I'm in a lot of debt and my rent was late, but I'm happy to, like, be talking with you," then any singer, if they hear that, I sure hope they wouldn't say, "Oh, that's okay. You're in a lot of debt and your rent is late. That's okay." Of course, they would not say that, right? If they did, I would totally judge that singer, and so I'm in that case, if that was a situation, if Minhyuk says, "You should not yeah, you should not, yeah, talk to me on fan calls anymore, like, you need to get your life together," like, I'm sure he didn't say that, but in that case, I would really respect him if he did say that to her, if she was telling him these things, so and first off, you should not be doing GOs or doing fan calls if you are in debt and you are late on your rent. That is really, really just too obsessed with wanting to talk to your favorite singer that you are not being responsible with your bills and life duties, basically. So yeah, I hope she stops doing these fan calls. Geos, she should stop it. Yeah. And make some money. Yeah. Cherry says, if so, then Minhyuk would say that. Who wouldn't? Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying, Cherry. Yeah, yeah. Lulu says, well, that fact changes everything. Yeah, yeah. Minhyuk was clearly staging an intervention in financial ruin. Yeah, in that case, I really, really I really approve of that he would say that and not say to her, oh, that's okay, because what sane person would say that's okay to be in debt and be late on your rent? Of course not. Um, Sarah says Minhyuk with with shaking hands. 10 calling out toxic fans. That's right. Gotta call them out. Of course, you got it. You got it. Toxic fans should not even be called as fans. Yeah, yeah. Minhyuk's Moon says she's crazy. Okay. So we do know these fans exist. Like, this I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk badly about more people, but Gion as well has these kind of fans. Like, I don't know if they're in debt or not paying their bills, but I am aware, like, there are Monbibis living in Korea and they're foreigners, but they're only teaching English. So guys, when you teach English at any kind of school in Korea, the salary is not super. I mean, it's just a normal salary, but it's not like super super rich. And also, you're a full time teacher, but then for some reason, these monbebes who are teachers here in Korea, they for some reason can go to every fan sign, do these video calls, and they can do GOs, even though they're a full time job English teacher. And I know that their salary is not that high. How, like, I don't, it's just really, like, I personally cannot understand that. And so sorry to say this, but, like, knowing if there are K-pop fans, any kind of K-pop fan that wants to move to Korea because they want to um live the life as a K-pop fan, but, like, the only way you can move to Korea is have a job in Korea, but the only job that you could really do in Korea without knowing Korean is teaching English at a Korean school. And I don't know, it's like I would like it if, like, the English teachers that come to teach English in Korea is because they like to teach and they want to teach English, but not because they wanted to fill their lives as a K-pop fan. So, yeah, so anyways, there are many, many fans in general. They do crazy things because they really love this K-pop group, especially, even moving to Korea and living a life that I don't think is their dream. Like, who I don't know of anyone whose dream is to become an English teacher in Korea. If it is, yes, then come to Korea to be an English teacher if that's really your dream. But usually they're not, right? It's usually for to stand a K-pop group. And so I don't know. So yeah, I can't help but judge them. I can't help. It's like, is this really what you want to do for the rest of your life? And then um I don't know. It just confuses me. Just confuses me. So anyways, yeah, like fans, when it comes to like, wanting to talk to your favorite singer and like, all these sacrifices you do because you really want to talk with them, but it's like, do you have any dreams in your life? Is this really what you want to do with the rest of your life? Yeah. So anyways, yeah, these fans exist, and they help give money to Starship and Mazda X, so we can't say they're not doing anything. They are giving them their salary, right? So I guess thanks for that. I guess. I mean, but I can't help but judge them that they are really okay living their lives this way. And yeah, anyways, we just don't relate with them. Okay, we don't relate with them, but yeah, but this is normal for any kind of fandom. Okay, it's very very normal. There's many fans, not only in One Vivis that do this, and so yeah. Anyways, it's all good. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let me look at Cherry's DMs because I saw her write something that said that would cheer us up. So let's ending this live. Let's cheer ourselves up, guys. Okay. So yeah. So let's see what she sent me. Um. Okay. 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 And by the way, there were other like old DMs that you guys sent me, but yeah, we'll have to talk about those things later. Um. Mm, mhm. Oh, okay, so this is what Cherry sent me that, and she says here something to laugh about despite everything. So so as always, Wano could cheer us up, right? And so this does cheer me up. So she sent me this photo of so first off, guys, I have never I've never seen this photo before, and I've been a Monbe for 4 years now. Where is this photo from? Guys, where is this from? What was happening? Why is his hair like this? What happened? And also kind of funny on his jacket says she lost control. So but yeah, that was a nice laugh. Thank you, Chair. But yeah, tell me what happened. What happened? Okay, so yeah, let's end it off in the so I'll read you guys comments and then yeah, we'll end on a good note, and hopefully the next lives won't be sad things, but yeah, like, I will try and end this on a nice note. Where did I leave off? Okay. Sylvia says, yeah, she's kind of attracted to the cute, funny side of Shanu Gray. First, because it's the first time she saw such a big guy being so adorable, right? Right. And eventually the other size and shootout wasn't scary anymore. Sounds right. Sounds right. And then you've been a Monbebe and Shonu Bias fan ever since. I love it. Luz, that's what I thought. Okay, all good, girlfriend, all good. She says, sorry, it was April 7th, 9:30 p.m. Korea time. Yes, we're gonna have a watch party on April 7th. So yeah, that was pre-recorded before Hyun caught COVID. So yeah, the king of Jujub. Yeah. So we'll have a watch party on that day. Um and Queendom, yeah. Of course, I didn't think about Queendom after hearing this news today, but I still do plan to do a watch party on Queendom if hopefully no more sad news on that day. But yeah, if something more sad happens on the Queendom episode day or before then maybe we won't do a watch party for Queendom. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Yeah, yeah. Minior Spoon says, I don't know if she said that to him, but okay. But she was bragging about his debt, about her debt and rent on Twitter. Okay. So we don't know if that's really why he reacted that way. Okay. But it could be. It could be. Yeah. But that I really want to um I really want to give Minhyuk the benefit of the doubt that he wouldn't say that unless it was really necessary. Yeah, which if maybe she said that to him. Yeah. But bragging about being in debt? That's the first time I ever heard that. Is there really something to brag about? Huh, okay. Yeah. Um, Minyook Moon says, I know this English teacher. Oh. They do geos and resell things at obnoxious prices. But I'm thinking of many English teachers. I mean, I'm sure you probably know one of them. Yeah, you might know one of them, but I know there are many Monbebes that live in Korea who, yeah, Yeah. I'm sure you guys, but I'm not gonna call them out, but there are many English teachers like that in Korea, not only in Monbit, but all kinds of K-pop fandoms. Yeah. Lorelai says, on break between classes. Oh, hi again, Lorelai. And she says, before we used, yeah, my shopping service. Yeah, we did a G. They bought from a Geo who is a Monbit. Okay. Oh my gosh, no. That Monbit, like not Monbit, that so-called Monbit, she took all the money, got the fan call, never shipped anything. Oh my gosh. She did this multiple times. Oh my gosh. Is she still doing geos right now? No way. Is she still doing geos right now? Lorelai, you should call her out right now. I'm gonna call her out here on YouTube. No one should buy from her. If you don't mind, I don't know, but yeah, if you don't mind, but I personally wouldn't mind to call her out on here so that no one should buy from her, given she did this terrible thing multiple times. Yeah, she did a huge two tokum order and she never shipped those out. Are you kidding me? Lorelai said, posted everything, never shipped anything to the people who sent my you. Oh my gosh. This is why geos are so dangerous sometimes. These kinds of people could exist. But I'm so glad you found me, by the way. As you know, I'm a business, a shopping business, and I never do anything for a fan sign. Why would I? Okay, so but my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. Sarah says, "Okay, yeah, I know, girlfriend. I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna go sleep soon. It's already 11:45 right now. Is sorry, not 11:45. I wish it was. It's one at the time you wrote that was 1:45. Was 1:45. Now it's 1:50. We're wrapping it up, girlfriend. It's all good. Yeah, but thank you for telling me. Sarah says, for a cheer up, watch Wano's recent TikTok. If you haven't, I haven't because I've been sad ever since 7 p.m. in Korea. So thank you for reminding me. Let me go see his TikTok now, and I'm sure it will cheer me up. Yeah, one second. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so first off, I forgot to see his tennis one. So let's see his tennis one first. Oh, yeah, that's so nice that they prepared that. Mm. But yeah, but that was similar to like the last TikTok one, doing the same thing. Yeah, and then them running. Yeah. I know. What? It was so cute. Okay, and then the latest one. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. What? Why is it so silly? Okay, thank you, Sarah, for telling me. Oh my gosh, yeah, I definitely would not have been in the mood, seeing it earlier today after hearing the news of Hyungwon. But now that I'm telling us to like cheer ourselves up, that yeah, that oh, Wano, as always, he can cheer me up anytime, of course. But I hope he doesn't ever catch COVID. But yeah, I'll be really sad, of course, if Wano catches COVID. Any of the other guys, I mean, if Gion ever catches COVID. Um, Anyways, if it just regardless, as you guys can see, it will make me super super sad. But I might be more sad looking, for Wano and Gion maybe because as you guys know they're my biases. But yeah, well, so yeah. Anyways, that was a nice cheer up. Okay, and let me finish you guys' comments. Lorelai says, okay, so that person, that terrible person that she bought from, she kept making excuses why she couldn't ship it, and eventually deleted her Twitter. What she did was a crime. That's legit a crime. Can you guys report her? Sadly, I guess not because I know sadly these kinds of things it's hard to report these people, but she stole people's money. She should go to jail. That's unfortunate. So she deleted her Twitter. So surely she's not doing any more GOs now, right? Because yeah, she basically stole people's money. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, so guys, just be careful, okay? But as you know, my K shopper, here I am. 4 years, no, almost, this is my 5th year now doing my case shopper. Can you guys believe it? Yeah, 5 years now. And I'm happy to help people at all times. And I mean, some people say this to me. Why don't, since I'm my case shopper, why don't I do my not what's the word, like I should do like a geo, like quote unquote geo, but I'm my case shopper, so technically, anyways, like to let people know, it's like, do you guys want to help me get into a fan sign? But guys, I don't want to get into a fan sign. So like I do appreciate some people are like, oh, we will love to help you get into a fan sign. I'm like, that's very, very sweet of you, but I don't want to. Okay. So yeah, and I feel like that's very unprofessional of me because my case shopper is my legit business. And so yeah, that's so unprofessional, isn't it? And so yeah, so I'm not that kind of person, as you guys know, right? Yeah, if ever the time comes where like, I wanna I don't know, fundraise for something. I don't know what it would be, but I mean, yeah, if ever the time comes, I'll be super transparent about it. And then yeah, of course, yeah, but yeah, I just can't imagine. But yeah, anyways, yeah, if you guys ever like think, why don't I do that? Yeah, I'm not interested, and I really don't think it's appropriate for me. So but yeah, but guys, really be careful of any person doing geos, which is getting into a fan site. They seriously, it's so easy for them to scam you and steal all your money. So easy. But yeah, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, that's scary. Mm, Um, Barbara says, have an appointment coming up. Okay, you go, girlfriend. Bye, bye, bye. So she has to go get ready. Take care. Send prayers for Hillman. Got that right. And the members. That's right. That's right. Bye, bye, all. Barbara. Thanks for even joining. And yeah, have like take care of your appointment. See you next time. Yes, yes. Good feelings. Good feelings all around for MX and One. Oh, yes, yes. Thanks again. Um, from a photo shoot. Do you mean about Minhyuk? Minhyuk's what are you talking about? Minhyuk's moon. Lorelai says, she came back. Wait. That funny 10 photo. That's from a photo shoot. No, no, that how wait. How could that be from a photo shoot? No, no, that looks like a photo that caught him. No, is that? Are you kidding me? Wait. Seriously, this is from a photo shoot. Okay, but I'm sorry I laughed about it. I'm sorry to laugh about if that is the photo shoot look, but okay, good to know. Okay. Um Lorelai says, oh. Okay, Lorelai says that person, that terrible person came back briefly for a 1 geo. Oh my gosh. Got the fan call and again, never shipped anything. Can we expose that person? Can we expose this person? No one should be buying from this person. Do like can we, is it possible to expose her? I feel like we should. Lorelai, if you're still here, I think we should. Okay. Um Cherry says, I seriously don't know where that photo came from. It's all good, girlfriend, but it appeared on her timeline and she can't help but laugh. He looks so done, and also his hair just looks crazy. I know, right? I know, right? I feel a little bit bad for laughing, but surely Wano would laugh about it as well. Yeah. Mini Smith says, I don't remember which photo shoot, but I remember how it looked like. Wow, wow. Again, your memory is so good, but thank you for letting us know it was from a photo shoot. Yeah. Get out of here, Mini Smith. You're so creepy. And creepy in a good way. Creepy in a good way. How did you remember that? It was from Maps 2018 December issue. Whoa. First off, I never bought that as my case shop. I can't remember that in December 2018. So, whoa. Cool. Again, cool that you even know this. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, it's from Maps, guys. Yeah. Lulu says at Lorelai. Wow, was this person in the USA? Oh, might have been the person that she knows who was ripped off. Minior Smooth says, yes, please tell who the scammer is. Yes, please. Yeah. And Lulu says, Wano got a silver TikTok button award for his channel. I can see why. Yes. Now I can see why too. He's a TikTok king. Yes. Sarah says, I love that TikTok so much. Glad it made you laugh. Yes. Thank you so much for reminding me. And yeah, as you can assume, I was not in the mood to see his TikTok yet, but yeah, I'm glad it came at the right moment. Yeah. So yeah, thank you again. Lorelai says, okay, she is exposing her. So guys, do not ever buy from this person. I don't think I've ever had this person talk to me before, like, regarding like my K shopper and stuff. So guys, stay away from this person. Her name was Shar. Okay, but it's probably a nickname or something. So Shar was once part of Monweenie PR, which is now closed. She had a Monbibit and Wano Twitter page, but is no longer up. And
I don't think she is still doing it. Okay, but she could come out of nowhere. So yeah, knowing at least the name Shar, if something, but then she could change her name. Of course, she could always change her name. Like when she's like doing a geo, she's like, oh, I'm just a small account that I want. Who knows? Okay, but like, thank you for letting us know this information. Stay away from this person or anything that could be associated with her. Yeah, yeah, it's scary, guys. Kami says that's literal fraud. Yes, it is. You should go to jail for it, but or have to, pay back everyone. But if she can't pay back everyone, then she needs to go to jail for that. Yeah, but that's terrible. Sarah says, thank you for doing this live. No, no, thank you for joining me. Okay. If you guys weren't here, I would not be able to, talk about this, which, thankfully it did help me, even though I was emotional at first, but for some reason, yeah, for some reason it helped me. So yeah, so anyways, thanks you guys. I hope we all sleep well. I hope I dream well tonight. If not, it's okay. But hopefully see you guys soon with a nice video. I sure hope so. But if not, it's okay. But let's prepare for whatever. But yeah, if any more sad news come out, of course, I'll do a live for it because I need it too. So but yeah, thank you as well, Sarah. Good night, Chrissy, and good night, everyone. YouTube guys. Good night, good night. So yeah, right now it's 2 a.m. So yeah, these are the last comments I'll read. Lorelai says, yeah, her mom reported her to PayPal. Good, good, good. And they said she was banned from PayPal now. Good, good, good. But I heard she uses Venmo. Okay, so Venmo is part of PayPal. Um, but yeah, but okay, okay. Hopefully she could get banned on Venmo too. Okay, I sure hope so. So yeah, she just needs to make a mistake and then she should get banned there. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, good to know. Thanks for letting us know. Lorelai says, I'm not sure if she is back, but do not get anything from a fan named Shar, Shar. Yes, girlfriend. Thank you for letting us know. This video is on the World Wide Web. Stay away from this person, Shar. Yeah. Lorelai says, have a great night. You have a good day, Lorelai. Thanks for dropping by and letting us know, your experience and hoping that this will never happen to anyone to get scammed. So yes, yes, have a great day and see you next time. And I hope everyone feels better. Okay, yeah, I hope everyone will feel better soon. Mini Spoon says yes, that's the photo shoot look. Okay. Okay, good to know. Yeah. Lulu says that's so bad. I was warned by a fellow weenie to just buy from G Market and told me it's better to spend the extra money than be ripped off from a geo. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. I agree. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and as you guys know, I'm here as my key shopper. If you guys need my help, hit me up as always. Lorelai says she was from the USA. From the southern state, I think Tennessee or Georgia. I mean, as a fellow American, I my citizenship is American. Be very careful of trusting Americans. I mean, even though I speak as an American, but surely you guys know, I've been doing my business for 5 years. Anyways, I don't need to prove myself. Okay, so anyways, so I'm just in general, even though I speak as an American, to just be careful with Americans because some of them are so scary. Okay, even though I'm an American, like I can't really say I can relate with other Americans. They are so stinking scary. And then sadly, I think mostly Americans they scam people. So yeah, just be very very careful. Do not associate with me as an American that I would scam you. I would never scam you because my business is all I have. Okay, why would I ever scam people? Okay, so anyways, yeah, so yeah, just be careful. Sarah says, "Oh, I saw many people exposing that person on Twitter. Good to know." So yeah, so good that everyone in general probably knows. That's good. Lorelai says, Mon Weenie PR had to close because she ruined it for the other fans that ran it. That's very unfortunate. Oh, Lorelai, thank you for this DM. Okay, okay. So yeah, good, good. Okay. So um, wow. I don't know why her Twitter account is still here, but yeah, she showing here the Twitter account. Yeah, of yeah. Stay away from this person. Okay. I don't know why this Twitter account is still here, but stay away of doing any geos with this person. But also be careful in general of any geo that you join. And so yeah, shockingly, this person has 22,000 followers. How did that happen? Yeah, be careful, guys. Okay, as always, be careful. Oh, and Lorelai says, yeah, and this is the okay, and then this is another one. As you can see, yeah, using the same name, but she could change her name in the future if she wants to do these geos again. So yeah, just guys, yeah, just be aware, be aware, be aware. All right, be careful. Anyways, Lorelai, thank you again for all this information. It's now on the World Wide Web. stay away from this person and any other geo that, yeah, that could potentially scam you. So just be very careful, guys. Lulu says, must be the same person for sure. People are so sketchy. You know it, you know it. Yeah, and Lorelai, yeah, Rhoda here, yeah, is still up. And Lulu says, the Twitter account, I mean, Lulu says, good night to all. Hope we don't hear any bad news. Yeah, I hope so too. Let's hope for the best, guys. See you all for Queendom 2. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. So yeah, I'll update you guys if anything changes. So yeah, let's hope no more sad news. All right, let's hope so. All right, we'll see later. Yeah, and Lorelai, yeah, thanks again for all the, yeah, she wrote all the Twitter names here. So yeah, I showed the account, but then, yeah, so yeah, Lorelai, thank you again for that. Sherry says, good night, Chrissy. Sweet dreams. Bye, everyone. You too, guys. Good night, good day, sweet dreams. Until next time, and let's cheer up. Yeah, so I hope everyone feels good. Let's cheer up. Lou says this person is a total psychopath, and like I said, this person should go to jail if she legit stole thousands of dollars from people. So, but oh well, yeah. So hopefully, yeah. I wish justice could be served, but yeah, just be careful, guys. And Sylvia says, good night, all stay safe, everybody. Exactly. I'll wait for like one more minute just in case, but I also want to see if I could find something to cheer us up some more. Let's see. Um uh, okay, just I'm gonna see just randomly what's on my newsfeed on Twitter. So here's, well, you guys have seen this photo before, so just a nice photo of Wano to cheer us up. And what else I see here? Oh, here's how I.M was on Midnight Idol today, if you guys saw it or not. But yeah, that's him with his blonde hair and just him. I don't know, he was reacting to something. And then this was Gion on Midnight Idol. Yeah, just him looking at his iPad. Yeah. Yeah, so that's oh my gosh, how funny. This is really weird. I rarely see Shonu on my timeline, but yeah, for where are my Shonu Bias fans? So yeah, so this was when they won Jealousy Music Award. Yeah, you guys remember this, right? Or if you weren't a fan at the time, or maybe, yeah, but anyways, how cute, right? Yeah, there's Wano, right? That's Wano, yeah. Mm, yeah, anyways, yeah. Yeah, that was cute. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, yeah. So that was nice to see on my timeline. Okay, so I hope everyone got cheered up from that. Kami says, good night, everyone. Good vibes to all. Yes, I sure hope so. Good vibes to all. And we'll wait and see when the comic will be. But yeah, just we'll see and hope that April and May, hopefully it will all go well. So anyways, yeah, I'll be back whenever we have any good or bad updates. Yeah, until then, see you then. Jennifer, I can't believe you were still here, Jennifer. I know your time zone. Why are you seated? And anyways, Jennifer, yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this talk and I hope you feel okay. She says, bye, everyone. Bye to you too. Lulu says, good night to all and sending happy thoughts to Hyungwon. Me too. Let's keep all the happy thoughts to Hyungwon and surely, hopefully, yeah, everything will be okay. Minix Moon says, oh my gosh, I love that clip of Minio hugging Shawnee. Who doesn't love that clip, right? So yeah, it was just very coincidental on my timeline. So yeah, glad you liked it. And Minix Moon says, good night, everyone. Yes. Okay, I'll wait 20 seconds just to be safe. All right. Everyone, let's have a good day. Today is now March 29th, 2022, at least in Korea. But yeah, whatever you guys time zones are. I know, like, I think from as far as I know of like where you guys are from, I think we have like 5 different time zones of you guys here. So but anyways, yeah, now the time is up. All right, guys. Until next time, have a great day and night. Stay safe. Take care. Until next time. Bye.